Hello，大家好，我是豚田诚太，不打现在时间是4月21号的晚上11点。现在时间是4月21号暗时10:1分。今天我们要玩游戏是了 Boogie Man， 虽然说他现在是未结局状态，我不知道为什么他出来了哈。等一下，Hello，晚上好啊，美吉博士 ，Hello，晚上好啊，莱姆，好久不见。然后我聊天室它卡住了，我要按重新转了。讨厌死了，正常了吗？正常了吗？没有，他没有正常。那反正我看得到你们刷就好了。啊，我真的好不想要再理那个聊天室哦，我到现在也不知道他的原理，我已经把你重设好几遍了，他都没有那个。总而言之，我要从头开始打吗？因为我真结局。我真结局的分支好像是用到我记得是上去之后就开始是真结局分支了。对，OK，这样的话我就不用再看前面的那个了。我觉得上楼前这里就可以进真结局分支。好像是要走到画那一边，是我要怎么走过去啊？我脑袋没了，讨厌。总之我要先走到上面的话，不对，不是这一个，我要的是一个存档，才不好吃。下了晚上好，小寿司。这个我怎么走到？我要，有没有人多走一步了？那个4叉错位，好讨厌哦！气死我了！哦，好，我上楼梯的时候太上面一格了啊，讨厌！走下，走上右上右上，什么蠢态？你这混蛋！我这个要怎么处理？我要去看那个画，我不知道我要怎么那个，好麻烦啊！右下上哥，欠扁啊！我代班人手也剁下来，就像他们剁掉我脑袋一样。有什么逼会对观众这样讲啊？真的是，天哪！我真的很讨厌这个4叉。我这个要怎么？我要怎么看到这幅画？看一下。哦，对，我还要再去找一个。好，你们怪怪的，你们喜好怪怪的。我要先调查一个房间，不是这一个有人头的房间。聊天室消失了，我刚才有说，可是我没有办法把它用回来。一个人头，一个人头房间是哪一个？这个。 嗯，不这里吗？录影带我应该已经看过了吧？我记得我在这个房间已经调查过，已经拿到过录影带，然后也放过了。我的印象啦，才不是，才不是帕梅特科恩山，我才没有帕梅特科恩山。哦，我记得我看过这个影片了。哦，那个小寿司你知道吗？九日延期哦，9日延期了。官方的普朗有讲。哦，需要移动雕像。哦，要怎么移动雕像？要爆它吗？快！忘记是延到2024还是延到多久了？但我记得官方那边有讲延期。9日我在思考要不要实况，因为我可能会死很多次。啊不！气死我了！这里不集中精神，真的不行欸。多走一步。你要怎么走啊？哦，一直在那边射，真是的，脑袋都想着射。我以为我还没有走那边，我真的讨厌这4叉。啊，对啊，原本6月份要出，然后后来延期。我就是今天才发的文，你们可以去他的那个官方的普朗看看。对，这里可以移动盔甲。我去你的！你看他这名就很讨厌，他一大堆东西都不给互动，就你突然跟我说这里可以互动盔甲哦。好，都1把剑插下来，2把剑插上去。对，然后这里就可以互动了。哦，真是我去你的！对，DC 也是6月初，那个时候我应该还在玩萨尔达传说啊。那个时候激战佣兵可能也要出了，然后接下来就可以去啪啪，然后就可以去找老婆了。先存档。用这个啊。对，那个时候我确实可能会很忙。我大概6、7月的时候，可能开台次数会比现在还要低哦啊。剧情
Helena.
Keith, are you okay? Are you hurt?
老婆
I'm fine. What about you?
Keith, thank goodness. Thank goodness.
Helena, your leg's wounded. Hold on, I'll get over there.
Keith, I'm fine. I'll be fine. There's nothing to worry about.
为什么突然这样子
Helena? Wait, Helena, I'll be right there. Don't move from that spot.
I'm fine. I swear. I'll be fine. Wait for me, Keith. Don't worry.
啊？不然跳到，
Helena.
为什么他突然那么害怕？我不明白为什么他那么害怕啊！ 然后接下来跳回另外一个，我要去拿绳子。啊，对，然后刚才说的，我6、7月可能开台次数会比较减少，应该说我整个人的出没次数都会减少，那时候我会有点忙。猎人那边需要我的资源，所以我那时候可能就不会像现在一样每天出没了。对，就这样，大概预告一下。对啊 ，Boogie Man 拿到了钥匙，然后接下来要先用斧头，砰砰。我 DC 都有每天出没我明明 DC 那边基本上都每天出没，你怎么可以这样子？好，然后接下来就我那个时候被整得很惨的那个密码，气死我了。开台制作就每周固定2天呐。那再次看蓝丝被拒。
Detective! Hey, save me already, damn it! Untie these things!
If you want him off that bad, you should have asked me, Lance.
对啊，我这边的 Boogie Man 到底真身是谁？我这里蓝丝很明显看到 Boogie Man 啊。
Hurry up! Save me!
Hey there, Detective. Whoa there.
可能怕切到手吧。
Muscle. You
我
have
不
to
知
give
道
the bad guy a chance to say some lines.
Hurry, Keith! Get me out of here!
这里蓝丝是没有看到，
You are,
是没有
Lance.
看到那个
Already
Boogie
forgotten
Man
your
的。
punishment for howling like that before.
可不可能啊？这里蓝丝很明显被 Boogie Man 给捅脚了啊，所以不可能是那个啊，不可能是骑士做的啊。
Bad dog.
Bad dog.
Don't move. I already said that, didn't I?
所以这里的 Boogie Man 应该不是
If
骑
you
士
ask。me, Detective, photographers are just the worst people in the whole world. They capture the world in their lens and tell the world that this is reality. But it isn't, is it? Reality has pain, it has suffering, and most importantly, it has fear.
对，我也想要那个直接拿斧头
The
砍
public
上
sees
去，可
this
是他没
world
有。
you're fighting against in a distorted form, thanks to these wretched photographers.
啊，如果是大卫的话，
So
大卫肯定
now
拿上去
I'm
劈人了。
thinking this coward should be taught what real pain is like. Good idea, don't you think?
啊，虽然说我觉得也是骑士想要看他手边哭。
Now, Lance, you seem like a coward
来，
who
下
can
一
only
个。
see reality through a lens. So I'll take a photo for you. And I'll put that photo in a frame, hang it up, place some flowers, and pray.
没有错。
On the anniversary of your death. Smile for the camera, Lance.
下一个。等一下，我帮你锯一下。对啊，这个锁没有办法用它砸坏。推倒柜子，然后接下来拔下门，再接下来把铁板放下去，然后这个只是电灯开关。最后用斧头把你砸烂，砰砰砰！啊，之前解这个超堵然的，我在那边猜密码是什么，结果你跟我讲说没有哦，是暴力解，气死我了！要死！你是说现在吗？现在的话，第4周目吧。我记得我2、3、4结局都解开了，所以这应该是4周目。
I'll stop the bleeding.
怎样？你有好好笑着吗？
What a crappy photo. This is why I hate taking pics of people. Damn it. Why'd this happen to me? Freaking out and howling. What a loser I am.
妈，后面剧你就知道他为什么那个讨厌拍人物照了。
Your life was in danger. I'd be worried if you weren't frightened.
And what would you know, huh?
他不知道被杀，
When
差
I
点
was
被
new
杀
to
好
my
几次。
job, I got shot in the leg. I lost my cool and screamed, and my boss at the time punched me. Told me that if I freaked out, nobody would trust me. Why are you here, Lance?
Oh, hell if I know. I nodded off on the sofa and then, woke up all tied up.
You didn't notice being transported here?
I said I was sleeping, didn't I?
I'll tell you what I know. That man's kidnapped everyone who was on the tour. I haven't found any of them yet, besides you, Brendan, Stevie, and the employees were all killed.
Huh? Killed?
I slept from 9 to about midnight. Around 12:05, the man decapitated Brendan. Stevie died around 12:20. He was tied to a chair, cut open from his neck down to his back. He was left there immobile until he died of blood loss.
不是以一般的角度来看，其实这边真的是超级恐怖的，超级冷静的在分析他们对方的死亡时间还有死因，真的是很恐怖。
Judging from the amount of blood and how much it had dried, the wound was probably inflicted about 30 minutes before I found him.
He's seriously dead.
Well, he was still hanging by a thread by the time I arrived.
Wasn't there some way to save him?
I'm not a doctor. Even if I were, he'd lost too much blood.
有上课吗？
So you just stood in front of dying Stevie, calculating his time of death?
Don't harp on every detail. Lance, can you stand? I'm going to look for the others. You come with me. I can't leave you alone.
And what if I can't stand, huh?
就把你丢在这里。
I'll carry you.
哎呀，
Give me a break. Hey, go look for the others if you want, but don't you think it'd be faster to nail that guy down first? Leaving him alone is downright...
啊，不要
This is
这
a
么急
hostage situation. Who knows how many others are being slowly killed like Stevie? Catching him is pointless if we can't guarantee everyone's safety. He's already killed several people. I'm playing catch-up at this point. I can't suffer any more careless losses.
Losses? Huh, that what you call murders?
Wyatt, stop hounding me. That kind of thing gets the attention of civil liberty groups.
Huh?
Let's go.
他蓝是之前的那个，因为探得太过深了。啊，忘记拆那个铁板，铁板，拿下来。神之忘记是我之前是哪里拿的了？我记得那个铁柜子是到其他地区的道具。哦，不，这里还好，很脏。然后接下来这个就是羊的那个，空瓶子手疗，然后不要再前进一步，不然就会被吃成蜂窝，会被人起司。来，你拿铁板过去。
Lance, look down that hallway.
我未来是。
You mean that doll in the wheelchair? Whoa, it's got a gun.
我真的觉得他这里应该要有个有个音效提醒的，不然就走过去就直接被杀掉了， 超讨厌的。
I don't know how the thing works, but we'll be gunned down if we're not careful. So, you be the target for a second.
Say what? You want me dead, man?
Just stand on that end and block the bullets with this plate. Even a wounded man can manage that much.
Do you realize how stupid that sounds? We'll both die if we're not careful.
You've got the physique to hide behind a shield. Get in there and don't get shot. Is that a no? Fine, I'll do this myself. Stand back and watch, you chicken.
Hey!
Don't scream in my ear.
Alright, I'll be your stupid target. You better be able to handle that doll. And you never call me chicken again. You got that, you damn detective?
不是人的
Sure,
气弹
I
先生。
appreciate it. Always grateful to have a good citizen's aid. Go.
啪啪啪啪啪啪啪，呛！我怎么从那个道中，然后把它给丢到楼梯底下的？
Why, you loose cannon. What were you planning to do if I got shot?
Let's move.
恶心。等一下，我看一下攻略。不然的话，这边漏掉一个就很麻烦。哦，Boogie Man，拿人。啊，烧到这里 ，OK， 啊，哦，这个要一个一个对，真的好麻烦哦。然后我不要看他张脸，还不好吃。
Bells?
Isn't it a wolf?
Similar, but nah. Lived on a farm in Montana when I was a kid. There were tons of these guys. The sheepdogs.
哦，那个时候这里也是卡好久了。不过我现在知道到底是要对什么了。推。是这样子吗？等一下，我看一下。哦，我这两个反了，我把这两个用反。哦，这个是要在上面，然后这个在下面。当初也是被这个谜语给搞得好糊涂。有了，掉下来了，然后再用手枪把这个崩掉。
Cover your ears, Lance.
God, you should have told me you're gonna fire that thing. It's like you're trying to freak me out.
有啊，有叫人捂耳朵啊。
Do I have to give you notice for everything to keep you from wetting yourself? That seems futile.
Forget it. You sure this was the best place for that? There was only one bullet.
Couldn't trust someone else to carry a loaded gun around. Just be glad it didn't discharge and blow off a hand.
你在这里用，也有可能炸掉你的手啊。好石膏 ，OK。然后接下来用在3楼的门上。
Not going in?
If you want to puke, go
哦，
right
对
ahead.
对，
I'm not going to be the one
对
to
就不
clean
行
it
那
up.
个了。回去3楼。我不要看那东西。 那个会有很讨厌的笑脸。3楼，3楼来了。好，我知道。吃下来，然后接下来勾起来。加油喽，晚上好，迪爷。Open。好，然后接下来。啊！突然跳掉，反正我们也知道这边的剧情了。
Sophie, it'll be okay. Stay calm. We'll be fine.
去搬啊，不对，要先领那个。领蓝斯，你给我过来。
Sophie, it'll be okay. Stay calm. We'll be fine.
然后去下面搬桌子。哦，这个时候也是卡好久。
You gonna lift Richard and drop Sophie? You really sure? If the spikes break the table,
She won't be hurt.
我那时候真的没有想到是连那个骑士一起跳下来，真的是你这样反而更容易受伤吧？气死我！
Lance, pull the lever when I say pull.
然后过来这里。
Sophie, I'm going to lift Richard and drop you.
No, Keith, drop me, please. Don't put my dear daughter in danger.
Quiet. Sophie, don't look down, okay? We'll be fine if you don't look down. Don't cry, Sophie. I won't let you die. I won't even let you get hurt. I promise. So believe me, and just don't move. Can you promise me that?
Okay.
That's a good girl. Lance, are you ready?
yeah.
Pull.
我瞬间觉得这样更危险。
Mr. Keith, are you okay, Mr. Keith?
How about you?
I'm fine. I don't have a scratch on me. But you, Mr. Keith?
Glad to hear it. Sorry, little lady, but could you move it? Feels like I'm gonna be crushed to death.
Papa!
Sophie! Oh, Sophie, I'm so glad you're safe.
Papa, it was so scary.
Hey, you okay? I had no idea you were gonna.
Sophie 应该是没有多重啦，就对你懂得，在就其实在那边偷偷酸人。
Lance, how's my head look?
Huh?
Those spikes really grazed it. Wondered if they sheared my hair. Did I go bald?
头皮都要被戳下来了。
Don't worry, it's still plenty fluffy.
Keith, I'm so grateful. Thank you so much for saving my daughter.
Let's take this elsewhere. Come with me.
Lance, how are those wounds? Are you still hurting?
Damn right I am. But guess it's a little better now.
No weird traps in this room. No windows either. Just that one door, in or out. Shouldn't have to worry about that guy ambushing you. I'll go look for the others, so you stay here. Don't leave this room under any circumstances.
Keith, will you be alright?
Better than I'd be dragging around a wounded man and a family.
Hey!
What? Didn't I just tell you to stay in there?
What you said before. Whatever it was. About civil liberties groups.
Did I say anything like that?
Don't play dumb! You... What do you know? You trying to threaten me?
想要威胁你的话，我们可以直接放你在那边被锯死，像个猪肉一样。
I felt bad for the girl, no doubt, but you went about it all wrong. Sorry, but I just can't approve of that.
What?
It's your policy not to photograph people? It's not quite accurate, is it? It's not that you won't. You can't. Since you don't listen to what you're told. You don't love scenery. You just hate people.
Why do you know that? I didn't say anything about that. You researched? You got your eye on me? Aren't you just some cop? You're not state. How the hell? And that other guy talked like he knew too. What the hell is this? What do you guys know?
Done talking. Use that if he comes for you. His big head should be an easy target. Don't
你早
worry,
该砸
it'll
他
be
的
justified self-defense. No tabloid stardom for you.
啊！
I suggest you come up with a quip for the press. The detective ordered me to say. Or are you more accustomed to being the press? Well, LK. Back in the room. You should follow their example instead of picking a fight with me.
与怪物战斗，与怪物战斗那个应该是对，就应该是后面的剧情，应该是真结局的剧情，这真的超恶心的，恶心到要命。走下去，然后一关，叮，爱心符号上厕所。右边，可是就很恶心啊！我还是像之前一样拿锤子好了。不然之后流程我可能会卡住。上锁，然后接下来去找那个机关枪人偶，打爆那个有着恶心的笑脸的人偶，真的很讨厌那个，超讨厌的。不行，那砸不爆。我上一轮有试过了，我别的时间线有试过，他不给。应该是要先互动一次啊！我不要看，我不要看，我不要看，我不要看。好，加我加米呢？去死啦！砸烂你！可以了，然后就可以解了。妈，那个也可能是强化玻璃砸不爆啦。反正这类游戏嘛，行为很自私的。你要完全依照他的那个顺序做，不然他就不给你解。尽管你有想到，真是气死我了。我今天会这样子卡关了好多次，超讨厌的。过去，open， 开。神智沉下去吧。哦，原来这是沉下去是这个意思。我知道沉下去是什么意思了。哦，不做。难怪真结局是这个，他沉下去这个意思，气死我了。 录影带，我最近就少拿这张录影。还好啊，还好我没有按住，跳过去。啊，我可以去那边看录影带。我不想要变成串烧啊！我才不想要变成串烧嘞！我如果没有紧急刹车的话，我就要变串烧了，好不好？就之前被毒过啊！看一下，哦，啊是，嘣嘣嘣 ，Where is Johnny？ 耶，好恶心，超恶心的！哎呀，你在干嘛？离我老婆远一点！哼哈哈。你是不是在看着啊 ，Boogie Man？ 沉下去吧。然后我现在也懂这个涂料是什么意思了。最下面42134，妈妈。42134，就传来很大的声响，楼下吗？没有啊，真还在啊。攻略也不跟我说他哪里那个开起来，应该没有到太远啊。嘟嘟噜嘟嘟噜嘟嘟嘟噜，跑过去。好像是这里开了吗？攻略也没有写清楚啊。对对对，开了开了。哈哈哈哈！我要巨烂它。好，然后接下来攻略的下一区，我真结局道具应该都开了吧？绳子拿了。OK， 懂了懂了。下一个结局分歧点在这里。这里我总应该不会再被砸烂了吧？分歧点都过了，这样的话，应该都过了。这样的话，我觉得应该就可以叫醒大卫了。醒醒 ，Wake up，
David, get up.
Keith? Where is this? Shirley? Keith? Shirley? Where's Shirley?
Settle down and answer me first. What are you doing here?
I think...
我才不要！找我干嘛？这个是那个这个是游戏里面的密码，又不是那个股票密码，我又不报名牌，真是的。 我这里又不是那个 YT 那种 YT 广告，报名牌的 YT 广
She's
告。
sure taking her time.
大卫就真的很衰啊，大卫衰到不行。然后还有个结局是大卫死亡，真的是
Shirley?
衰到不行。
Shirley, what happened? Hey.
1磅不够，还被敲2磅。
I don't remember anything after that.
All right.
Brendan and Stevie are both... You're kidding, right?
I don't make jokes in such poor taste.
才不要走
Fancy
开！
Brundlers
我有
not
自己的
hiding
小
out in
黑
the
屋
safe。room. I thought you'd have been kidnapped too, but I guess not.
So Shirley was gone because...
He must have taken her. Trying to bait you, I'll bet. Wonder what he's plotting.
We have to hurry.
I'll take you to the others. Stay put with them.
No way. I have to go find her. She's my wife. I have to.
Listen to me. You'll only get in the way.
哎，其实不要说爱是哦，人家好歹也是成功打败过扭曲人的。
I'm going, no matter what.
哦，还好还好是白色的，我找白色的。
How could you dodge that?
Why couldn't you?
你为什么不
You could
懂？
have told me duck or something.
Your fault for coming along. This is exactly why I told you to stay put.
就存档。他不想要走白色。就关掉。对呀、其实你明明有那么多把武器，结果你都没有直接干掉那个，没有直接干掉人家。我能不能拿这边的鸡蛋吃啊？那鸡蛋这机关放多久了吧？鸡蛋都变成臭鸡蛋了吧？然后这边是狗头。
Oh no. Looks like I've been cornered by Mr. Detective.
这边真的很机车欸。
Back to the wall. Nowhere to run. It's like the end of a chase scene. Straight from a movie. Now let's see. You'd be Brad Pitt and Morgan Freeman. So I'm John Doe?
这边我还是不知道他捏的是什么电影梗。
Where'd you take Shirley?
对，现在鸡蛋供应不知道有没有正常了，不对，应该说不知道还有没有人在那边疯狂的抢鸡蛋，气死我了！我那一段时间吃拉面都没有溏心蛋可以配，超讨厌的。
Hey, are you the guy that kidnapped Shirley?
我
Where
很
is
喜欢
she?
蛋料理的说，结果吃饭的时候都不能加蛋，哎呀，气死我！就吃不到那么多，抢那么多干嘛啦？真的是。 这边跟大家讲哦，东西买自己够用的就好了，不要在那边抢到自己不用不完还要抢的，够用就好，没必要抢那么多。哎，不然这样只会造成别人困扰而已。你货在补的怎么快啊？量就是在那边啊，然后你又一直抢，都没有用啊。
Ah, so nice to see you, David. Can't help worrying about your wife, I see. Worry not, you'll meet her very soon. Sooner than you think.
我唯一有感觉的就是餐厅里面我没有办法加点蛋。平常家里是还吃得到蛋啊，因为对，就猎人他有定期的和那个那种农家啊，该说中盘商还是什么的订购蛋，所以小黑屋家里的蛋还是够用的。可是就你在外面吃饭的时候，我不能加蛋，气死我了！我就想要吃溏心蛋啊，我吃拉面没有溏心蛋哎，气死我了！对，黑人，我们会有定期和黑人订购蛋，
So then, here I have a box. Surprise, a gift from me to you.
你真的很恶趣味。
I'd like David to open it, if possible. I'm sure he'll be stunned. Well, anyway, you two, take your time and enjoy the present.
我这边可以直接放着大卫不管吗？不行。
Wait. Don't. If you open that, don't open it. Please. Stop.
耶，又在虐狗。你真他妈几百人！哼，虽然嘴巴很干净，可是对你真的是几百人。
God damn it! Who does that asshole think he is?
对啊，所以这个时候的 Boogie Man 到底是谁呀
？Calm down. Don't let him rile you up.
Come to think of it, Keith, Helena's okay, isn't she?
因为别的人都明是 Boogie Man 就是骑士本身，可是参考前面那么多的剧情 ，Boogie Man 都明显的出现在我们面前，而且有行动，也不像是那种预设机关可以做到的行动。到这里的 Boogie Man 到底是谁
？Haven't found her yet.
What? But I was sure that. I mean, you seemed so.
扭曲人
Seem to what?
扭曲人的话是很明显的是灵异现象，但这里不知道是不是灵异现象。哦，原来是你啊，梅提波斯，我要揍死你！气死我了！然后卡那么久。
We have to find them. Quick! Shirley and Helena both.
你白糖的要死。直接先把它给锯掉。我之前在这里像个白痴一样在那边狂砸，结果对，如果你真的有拿锯子的话，一下就可以搞定了。提高水压，而且那个扭曲人还有办法圆，主要是。我们一路上遇到的都是幽灵，所以还好。可是这里我们整路的伙伴都是活人欸，这里都是活人看到的，不知道到底该怎么算。
Shirley,
hold it.
Hey there, it's the dynamic duo again.
对啊，这里 Boogie 蛮明显是有真身的。
You.
Stay back. He's armed.
Ooh, I'm shaking, David.
人家怕
are you mad? I
我要做什么
Sorry to tease you back there, but I know how it feels when you don't know if a loved one is safe. It's truly distressing. Now, don't look behind you. But David, oh David, you're demanding something you can never have. You know everyone will always leave you, so why do you struggle so?
耶稣吗？才没有嘞。
What are you saying? Get away from Shirley, now!
Very well, I will open your eyes. Men are always led astray by women.
我先捅下你的双眼啦，反正你看起来没有眼睛，我帮他捅一捅，看看你能不能看得清楚。
This is what the evil ones deserve.
Get back.
Shirley!
这里大卫真的是行动超快的。
Can you untie the ropes?
No good. They're too tight.
给你。
David, use this.
Shirley, hey, wake up!
Well done, David. I knew you'd leap right in there.
等一下，我现在没有绳子的话，我要怎么上去那一边呢？突然想到，
How you holding up? Good?
这里只有探一个头，真的很机车欸。
But boy, I just don't get you. You oughta just dump her, the same way her parents dumped her. She never needed you for anything anyway.
Huh?
Once a loner, always a loner, David. Two loners getting together to feel secure. Pretty hollow, don't you think? Here I thought you'd know the sorrow of needing someone to lean on and the bother of being needed. But you and her, it just doesn't work. You're abandoning her. What do they say again? That's right. Like father, like son.
Shut up!
Oh well, if you won't take my advice, then let death do
你才给我去
your part.
死嘞！真是。
I'll make it a dramatic one for you. Might as well. I'll be taking my leave then. Wouldn't want to disturb you two having a hot moment.
这上官仪有个讨人厌的。哦，对，这里不用绳子。
David, can you make it to the ladder?
No way. The flames are too much.
Stay there. I'll take care of them.
然后再去劈烂水管。好呀，好呀，定。好了好了。
Are you hurt?
I'm fine, thanks. But Shirley isn't waking up.
Only fainted. Let's carry her to the safe room.
消防斧就用来破坏东西的啊！我使用方法超正确的，好不好？
Shirley!
David, where am I? Your arm, it's burnt. Are you okay? What happened?
I'm glad you're okay.
What's wrong? What? I see. All that while I was out like a dunce, huh?
But what matters is that you are safe, Shirley.
Same to all of you. So the only one who hasn't been found is...
海莲娜，
Helena.
I'll go find her. Don't leave the room.
Wait, Keith, I'll go with you.
Oh?
It's not safe for anyone to act alone at any rate. What if something happened out there?
是没有错啦。
I'm telling you, don't.
But
嘛，毕竟如果 Boogie Man 是真身的话就，Boogie Man 的真身是骑士的话，对自己的老婆就比较偏心嘛。
Don't you ever forget your duty. What is that woman to you? You're gonna leave her to come with me? Get a grip. You have to protect her.
啊，由大卫保护。
Shirley?
I understand.
哦，雪莉这真的超狠的。
Bag-wearing weirdo if he comes by, right? Simple enough. Be careful.
一句话，雪莉就直接去拿上斧头扛起来。
You do that, Shirley. Let's go.
Hey,
哇，这大卫，你这个老婆真的是，
Keith. Find Helena quickly. Please.
are you stupid? What are
好
you
哦
even thinking?
不是那个雪莉吧？是啦，可是就不知道雪莉有没有实际上的战斗能力。可是看起来就超凶狠的，直接扛一把斧头，比大卫那个时候拿菜刀还要凶多了。
I'm not stupid, but I am thinking. Yeah, I'm uneasy when I don't know if Shirley's okay, but I know she'll be fine there with the others.
You've got a tough wife.
哦，超坚强哦，他看起来比大卫要凶哦。
Yeah, I usually lose when we get in fights, too. So, what about Helena?
I don't know.
两人没有真正的吵过架。这里的流程我看一下哦，这里还有没有那个？哦，我想起来了。攻略的话是这里。雪莉真的好凶狠哦！哎，大卫呀、看大卫就是妻管严啊！啊，对，不可以走这条。啊，好麻烦。完了，忘记正常的路要怎么走了。我记得要回去到被他们被吊起来的地方。这里是救回来，这里是狗头。哼，往下走，然后往左走。哦，想起来，这里的右边。Boogie Man 的脚步声。
David, let me ask a favor.
快让我踩，大卫让我踩。
My neck's gonna break.
不会啦，脖子
Hey,
没有
quit
容易
shaking.
断啦。
Don't you work out at all?
Why are you trying to get up there anyway?
That big-headed freak. He's always vanishing when there's no way out, and appearing from nowhere too. He's clearly using routes we don't know about. I need to learn more about them. This wall's been painted over, so I'm sure there's a path up ahead.
That doesn't explain using me as a footstool. Climb up there and get your weight off my shoulders.
Lance could have worked, but I wouldn't push a wounded guy. And for your information, only 3% of that weight is fat. So excuse you.
有些时候他还是会多多少少的冒出一点提示的幽默感。
I'll look ahead. Don't move from that spot. Shout for me if anything happens. 有小门，开门，然后就从这里出来，电锯房出来。我不知道这个城堡有多大。我记得这里还有个房间。啊，这也是那个汉海莲娜遇到的地方啊！我之前没有我之前没有这个片段，有，看来这次真结局有机会了，我应该没有漏掉。你要看束缚你的人烧起来，对吧？长官蒂克 Dick.
不 是我还是不清楚为什么这里是那个为什么这里会有长官的资料？那个其他的bad ending 这里都不知道。还有人在外面给我走路。躲起来。是这样子吗？啊！我慢了。这里是要马上洗掉，不是哦，我真结局就那个没有解过哦。哒。
I'll look ahead.
然后我没有看完资料之后就储存，不然的话就那一个了。然后我又要再重跑一次了，我不想要再这样子了，好麻烦。看老婆的回忆。有 Boogie Man 啊
Don't
去死
move. You're under arrest.
Your wifey's got a good butt on her. Really makes me
你这
wanna
臭变
chase
态！
after her.
你对人家老婆的屁股说什么话？
Where is she? Where?
Ah, detective. How careless. Trying to take me on in such close quarters.
天哦！真是
I
的。
hate to say such a rude thing to a detective, but not really.
哦，哇哦！
Dummy.
那蠢蛋呢？欠打。啊，老婆。
Keith, my poor darling. You watched me as I wallowed in the depths of despair.
不会，老婆也是 Boogie Man 吧？等一下。
And there you stood, with your back against the edge.
等一下，这老婆怎么看起来有点黑黑的？
Now, it's time that you finally learn. You need pride. You need peace. So go ahead. Take it all.
这个应该是骑士的梦吧？
But don't you see? In the end, There will be nothing left of you.
这老婆语气怎么突然那么的不给满？好，小时候是你这臭抖 M， 所以这句话应该是对老婆说的，还是老婆对骑士说的？好，这样子我这边也已经触发真结局的条件了。哇，这样真结局我真的是倒一大段剧情呢，好黑哦。我看人家说这里有一个录音笔要拿。好，有录音笔。You just heard to her.
Where
老婆声音。
Who are you? What's going on?
Hello, Miss Bering.
就是你这变态。
Who?
Call me Boogie, ma'am. I'm about to begin a game befitting such a joyful night. I'd appreciate your participation as well.
这个意思哦，感谢小寿司的翻译。
Run from me, miss.
你这样真的很变态，Boogie Man。你怎么老是想管人家的妻子啊？你曹操吗
I'm sorry. I don't know what you mean. Where's my husband? Where am I? Why is that man tied up?
Ah, he's an assistant.
Ew.
He can quickly explain to you how this will all work. If I should catch you, this happens.
啊
Understand the
等一下，
rules now?
这个是枪伤吧？那个是开枪的声音对吧？可是我记得有被射击的尸体也就只有一具而已啊。
Where's my husband?
Somewhere you wouldn't know about.
好，妻不如妾，妾不如偷，偷不如偷不着啊！好哦，
Where's my husband?
哇，海莲娜这次还在想我
He
们。
can't save you. He's in my grasp. It's up to me if he lives or dies.
不是啊，像如果 Boogie Man 真的是骑士的话，这边对不上啊。他是只有 bad ending， 骑士才认为 Boogie Man 是自己，然后真结局 Boogie Man 根本就不是骑士。我目前是这样猜啦，不然的话太多细节对不上了。
Now run, Miss Bering. The game begins, and I am it. 离经变态。
I was on the inside of the cell.
对，你在牢笼里面。如果我真结局的骑士不是那个，不是 Boogie Man 的话，这样子 Band 应该就会这样状况。我要先拿这个毛巾啊！真是的。好，然后接下来拿这个钥匙，这个之后再开，这是后面的。回来找大卫。我回来了。
Thanks for the letter.
Keith, did something happen?
That big head knocked me out cold.
哦，对对对，这里时间线开始不同了。
What? No wonder you took so long. Are you okay?
I could have died easily, but more importantly, no, forget it.
嗯，
There was another corpse. I think one of the servants. Been dead a few months.
A few months? Isn't that kind of odd?
Yeah, it is. It's not like he got stuck there and couldn't get out. He was clearly murdered with a knife.
真的哎，你到底要不要讲啊？什么情报都藏着掖着。虽然说也是因为那个啦，其实在怀疑大卫，可就
What a ridiculous
真是
place. I never wanted to come somewhere so shady.
What about it is shady?
Since when are there castles in this country? I thought something was up the moment my boss told me about the castle tour. Then I found out it's the mansion of some European guy from the colonial era, and it's got a history of Native American persecution to boot. You can't open this kind of place to the public. You wouldn't get a tourist trap, you get a lawsuit. The tribe... What was that Brendan guy even thinking? Guess we'll never know now.
If you were suspicious, then why did you come?
Because Helena wanted to. But had I known it was this bad, no way. I wouldn't want her to learn this kind of bloody history. With a month off, I could have taken her anywhere, but I chose here.
So, it was for Helena. You never seemed to pay her much mind, so I thought you didn't even like her, honestly.
好，
I wanted to pay her more attention, but I couldn't.
对
My
啊，
subordinate kept calling so much, I couldn't
哎
catch a，break.
他有时候，那个奴隶有时候是他们是用肮脏的语言，然后还有肤色，所以嘛，就是那
Detectives have it rough. They're still cool, though.
I'm on vacation, so I'm just a plain old guy right now. Come on, let's go.
啊，升结局的条件我应该都凑成了，应该吧？不知道，我记得接下来要去礼拜堂，不是这里。啊，对，不可以带大卫跳。这时候凳子还没有放上去，桌子还没有放上去。然后要移开。推。上去。
Don't tell me. You're going to walk along those?
There's no other path. Don't like it? Leave.
Don't come this way. You're gonna make me fall.
我之前没玩过这个，不要过来啊！我掉下去的。再一次啊！不行，不能再一次了。你不要靠近我啊！俺のそばに近くな。音乐盒，这里也是要争结局的条件。我记得放完它就会掉下来。小孩的日记，暴君的女儿，真的很恶心欸，转发条就发出笑声。我想要那个 Poppy 了。你看，佣人用着野蛮的语言唱歌，奴隶嘛，太阳照耀山腰，风从林木间缝隙间吹过，花朵摇曳，受月光照射而闪烁。然后现在就这个坏，然后就被处死了，教育很重要啊。 因为不告诉你是什么意思，所以就把你处死，然后教了野蛮的语言，就处死。啊，这是小丑的，可是是小丑，但他确实有着忧郁啊。帮他插上去。啊，对，哦，我忘记了，我以为他一开始就直接给我笑，气死我了。真的是，不是这个是，这个是必须的。可是然后插入八音盒掉入的文件，我没有拿到文件啊。啊，say hello， 晚上好啊，阿露露，感谢阿露露的揪团。我现在在很快的破真结局，所以中间的流程虽然说没有跳掉，但对会少了蛮多直接的对话。我没有那个say hello， 晚上好啊，双生雨伞。降落时请注意，不要被轰下来。我记得这里会拿到文件呢。对啊，我有插进去啊。才不好吃的山猪，等一下我重读一下，存档。马上十字架，才不好吃，真的是。说降落很奇怪呢。
You're going to walk along those?
There's no other path. Don't like it? Leave.
这边起这语气就是幽默感回归一些了。
Don't come this way. You're going to make me fall.
不是，是发条，不是什么奇怪的东西。我是说发条，不行，不可以吃。下喽，晚上好啊，水蛇王。我就不加28了，我们这边是清新正向的频道。什么鬼啦？触发音乐盒。下喽，晚上好啊，7274。楚江安，没有错，我们这边是很清新正向的，应该吧？我应该没有讲什么奇怪的话吧？应该吧？小丑人偶刚才已经解了，然后音乐盒是现在这一组，钢琴的话我记得是在里面，但我就只差那个文件而已了。野玩的歌。因为很无聊，就找其中一个音乐人问他的名字，发音很奇怪，然后大家就不是那个是发条，真的很坏。好，不准，哪个吃都不准。哼，有个小洞。把8条塞进去，少来一个，搞到底下球，够啥？欠扁。对啊，他没有掉文件呢。什么玩很大？你在想什么？我才不可爱！真是的，你们想什么啊？等一下，我看一下那个，我应该没有触发。 都哦，没事，这里的文件不在这里的，才不可爱，就想被踢，说可爱会被踢的哦。不要调查尸体，调查下去，真结局就没有了。查发条，打开，然后再打开，然后这里有开关，按下开关。进去。
David, lend me your lighter. Stay here. Stand by the painting and keep a lookout. Call for me if you see anything strange.
Got it.
哎，这里大卫有在的话，就是他在这里看守。才没有！发条不是用在我身上的好吗？是用在小丑布我身上的。小丑，岁月的小丑，小丑啊！我的笑声我忘却了，那光辉的姿态消失了，消失了。在我桅杆上飘荡着旗帜是黑色的，小丑啊！我的笑声我忘却了。哦，再给我一次灵魂的兽医啊！说情诗的雪人啊，月的女神啊，小丑啊！我的笑声，不知道这个是有没有那个实际的原型师。真的很持久这打火，不好意思，这打火真的很持久。昨夜演出结束之后，那位小丑男离开了小镇，独自一人到孤寂的教堂坟园，他坟头的花都枯萎了。等一下，这不一样照相和我平常看的那个不一样，怎么弯弯哦？你们怎么是误会？才没有，臭家伙！他弯下腰，在木石上坐下，他这副模样真值得画下来。他用手支撑下巴，他的双唇朝我望，宛如一特奇特的纪念碑，一个坟上的普奇涅罗，古怪而又滑稽。要是剧场人的人看到他们宠爱的演员这副模样，一定会欢呼的，并给他非常多的掌声。Bravo， 普奇涅罗 ，Bravo， 好奇的。
Hey, detective.
Hey.
Up to your silly profiling, it seems. Say, why don't I try doing the same?
外面有大卫花，你怎么钻进来的？
You're always carrying a little box with you. A precious little black box. A treasure trove of all you hold dear. Don't you notice the smell from that box? You know what it is, don't you?
这个是接续 Bad Ending 宝箱的花，那个的味道。
Do you think you're better than me? Do you want to kill me?
才不配跟
befriend me?
我想要杀你，杀爆你。
I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. Who do I pray to straighten out this crooked tongue?
他从哪里走开的啊？大卫在门外啊，然后我也没有看到他的身影啊，怎么来的？他怎么来的啊？这里解开了接下来就活下来了。接下来就让两个人都活下来，我就是解出真结局了。看一下没有，才没有山猪大腿味道。我如果不调查他没问题吗？ 好啦，我应该可以调查尸体了。太阳穴中枪，贯穿头部，这个应该就是那个，老婆那时候被追杀的时候对照到的，就是那个时候被枪杀的人。
Sorry, I just felt kinda.
I don't expect you to be unfazed by a sight like that. Sorry, I couldn't tell.
有，我刚才有存档，了。
You know, that corpse was strange.
Strange? How so?
The other servants were found dead in what looked like living spaces, but this one's way out here. Not
ammunition? So they were shot?
All the others were caught unaware and stabbed. This one was tied to a chair and shot in the head. Seems it was a struggle to the bitter end. Is this just for show too? I think we get the idea by now.
对，那个录音笔的声音，对，就这个时候。
Damn it! I should be able to figure this out. God, this feels awful.
有，这边多出了很多的那个闪回，所以我应该是真结局解开来了。
I feel like I'm missing something I should realize with some thought, but I'm just not noticing.
Why is that?
因为老婆要
because I'm not enough
说
of a
离
man
婚
to solve two problems at once.
啊，大家就可以走下面的路了。我这里不看的话，应该是可以解开啦。可是就对，我觉得我不看的话，他不会给我解谜。只要战争没有开打，愚蠢的士兵们便不会干我，就连警卫工作都会偷懒。所以我们是不要让他开打。我原本以为我要记这个东西，可是我完全记不起来，我也不会打西洋棋。不过嘛，现在我知道这要怎么解了。见我是从上一个时间线回来的人，推推推推推推推推推推推。再推一个，真的很难对这个它这个视角难对这种垂直的、垂直和横的。我不是要推你啊！推，然后往右边啊，不对啊，往左边，错，往左边，无所谓啦，反正他们在偷懒，的话就不用摆正式了嘛。开了，你看他们在偷懒，所以摆哪边都没问题。
Who do you think I am? There's no way.
都，你在这里吧，反正分结局，如果我到这里都还是漏掉的话，我也没有什么，我也没办法了。我记得这里好长一张纸。好，然后接下来苏菲逃走了。
Richard?
Sophie, where are you? Sophie! Sophie, stop playing around. Sophie!
Richard!
Keith! David! Do you know where Sophie is?
She's gone?
I just looked away for a second and she wasn't there. I can't find her anywhere. He might have kidnapped her.
Calm down. Start from the top.
Telling such a thoughtful papa just to calm down
又是你。
won't do any good, you know.
Where?
You! Did you take my daughter? Where's Sophie?
Ah, Richard. So scared your daughter will leave this world as soon as you're not looking. Just like your wife was robbed from you by a robber's gun.
Whoa.
Don't listen to him, Richard.
Your wife was such a cheerful and lively lady, Richard. But the truth is, she was an unbelievable idiot, leaving herself in the care of a useless man like you.
Boogie Man 真的很会惹怒人欸。
But it must have been a happy death. Just one bang, and she was gone. And what a beloved daughter she left behind. You fawn over her so. A real memento of your dear wife, yes. But humans do tend to die so easily, as I'm sure you're well aware.
Stop it!
Calm down, Richard. Don't listen to a word he says.
Oh, poor Richard. Alas, the Grundlers are down to just one Grundler. But don't you cry. You'll be the Grundlers again soon. In hell.
Don't you dare insult my family! What did you do with Sophie? Give her back this instant. If you even lay a finger on her, I'll... You monster!
Richard, settle down.
Well, I guess I'd better go. Cute little Sophie is waiting for me.
你这臭恋童癖，又人妻控又恋童癖的，
Surely.
你真的是臭变态欸。
I'm so sorry. I never even noticed she was gone.
And where was she?
The bathroom. Thought she had to take a piss, but she never came back out. So we busted down the door and she'd fled the coop.
That little brat.
哎，他苏菲好歹也是经历过
Surely,
杀人
you think
事
he'd get
件
an，event above the
哎，
bathtub?
胆子大起来啦。去过随时可能死翘翘的精
Way
灵
too
世
tight.
界，
My shoulders won't even fit. She's small enough that she could have, though.
You mean Sophie snuck out on her own?
You couldn't sneak in through the windows. It's a sheer cliff outside. And I checked the rooms for any weird tricks when we first came in. The rim of the bathtub has marks made by heels, and some dust fell from the vent above.
哇！现在重新看才发现，苏菲是穿着高跟鞋然后去探险的，太勇了吧，苏菲！
So she must have climbed up on the tub to get in there. That scrawny, delicate girl could easily crawl through.
Richard, wait. You can't go alone.
Please let me go. That fiend has Sophie in his grasp. We need to find...
Not yet, he doesn't. He's the kind of guy who puts out corpses for show. If he'd caught Sophie, he'd gladly flaunt it, I'm sure. He must have overheard Richard looking for Sophie and decided to meddle. We'll find her before he does. Come on, David.
And me too.
You stay here. You're out of sorts right now. If you tried anything sudden, I couldn't guarantee your safety.
Wait!
连暴龙都跑得过。
Please. You must find her for me. She's my one and only daughter. After my wife passed away, I couldn't look her in the eye for quite some time. But still, she's grown to be a wonderful girl. She's my pride and joy. If anything happened to her, I'd...
其实这边的眼神就坏掉的。
Sorry. We'll find her. Just wait for us.
不管看几次都觉得他这边眼神完全坏掉了。右边可以走了，对。对啊，妈就他已经把自己的老婆给放了好几次了， 他没有一直很专心的去找他的老婆，然后现在又一直在帮别人找老婆啊，找女儿啊，救人啊。他自己的老婆都还没有救下来，就这样，就多多少少，他再怎么压抑自己的情绪，有点到极限了。无聊 ，OK 啊，真的是暴君啊！来对那个，但是我已经知道了。对啊，苏菲还是自己跑走的。哎，苏菲也是上一代的主角啊，就经历过恐怖的事情，胆子也就胆子也就大起来了。啊！哎，不是这个房间吗？我说没像这个房间。哦，这间才对。对啊，所以大卫才敢跟我们跑啊。其实上一代大卫实际上是没有经历过的，上一代的大卫是假大卫，大卫上一代真正有经历过的，也就只有和苏菲的那段时间而已。啪啪啪啪！这里要用生锈的钥匙。不是那个假，不那个假。人家有老婆，人家老婆不是烟雾弹。下来。我看一下水有没有 OK， 水开了。狗，又是狗。
Sophie?
Step back.
没有。
Why did it have to be like this? On our first vacation in ages. Wonder if Helena's okay.
Oh, it's Sophie. Is something the matter?
Why did you marry Mr. Keith, Helena?
Why do you ask that?
Lately, I felt like my heart doesn't ever beat fast anymore. I can think people are great and all, but that's it. I can't get excited about them like I used to.
因为在上一代的时候，恋爱心已经被拿走了。
David and Shirley get along really well, so I'm jealous. So I'd like to know why you and Mr. Keith decided to get together, Helena.
You know, love is like a jewel. It's buried deep in a person's heart, and one day you just dig it up. Feelings like love and sympathy can create all different kinds of jewels, though jealousy, anger, and pride can shatter them too. Have you ever found such a jewel?
有。
Yeah, but I got rejected.
Don't worry, you'll find it again. I hope you can make a wonderful jewel someday.
So what's your jewel like, Helena?
Mine is already complete. I don't want to meddle with it anymore. I just want to keep it deep in my heart. It's so windy. Your hair's a mess, young lady. We should get back inside.
No. No.
啊，
I
经
doubt
历
this
过
goes
恐怖事件
outside.
之后都
Let's
特
go
别勇
somewhere
啊。
else in the castle.
啊，
All right.
我记得是在左边左一，然后再上去，然后右转，是这里吗？左转。我记得是在偏上面。OK， 到了。这里就没有打死亡结局了。
Okay, now I have to find Helena.
这里要全员出货。
Ugh, something smells funny in here. Is something there?
Hi there, sweetie. You've been a bad girl, Sophie. Why do you want to make your father cry? Perhaps you wish to see your mother again.
Where's Helena?
Sophie, are you mad at me? It's been so long since our last meeting.
What are you talking about?
Don't you remember? We've met time after time in every bad dream you had as a child. I'll take you to the world inside the closet.
啊，这里才真正的 Boogie Man。
But first, we need to play some more. Why don't you look after my pets?
可 Boogie Man 这个也很变态欸，在那边放狗咬人，你真变态。
They're a bit hungry, but they're lively pups. Have fun. Take your time.
Cute little doggies. I'm busy right now, so why don't we play later?
哇，
No!
臭狗！
Stay away from me, you stupid dogs!
狗没有特别处理那一个光影。哎，直接钻进去，你看一点伤都没有受到。
Stop it already! Please, stay away! No! Huh?
杀人来帮忙了。
What?
Sophie?
David! Mr. Keith!
Dogs? Sophie, what happened in here?
That man locked me in here. He sicked those dogs on me.
Sicked them? They look asleep to me.
这边可能就是杀人来帮忙啊，突然睡着这个症状。
They were just up and attacking me. Then all of a sudden they fell asleep. It was... Yeah, they fell asleep so quickly, as if...
Keith?
另一个结局就是卡崩脆了，另一个结局会，我上一部影片有解那个苏菲死亡结局。
What were you thinking? Can you even imagine how much you worried your father, you idiot?
对啊，其实超生气，毕竟他也是过来人。
just wanted to find Helena.
Don't give me excuses. I told you not to leave that room. Why don't you do what?
Keith?
Stand up. Told me you'll never do anything to make your father cry again. Say it!
I'll never do it again.
Let's go back.
这也是另一个结局分歧点。到了这里就会是有3个结局分歧点，一个是苏菲，一个是大卫，然后一个就是其实自己。
Oh, thank God. Keith, David, thank you so much. Sophie, why did you leave the room?
I went to look for Helena. I was just really worried.
And how worried was I when you were gone? Please don't leave without telling me again.
Mr. Keith. I'm sorry. Thank you for coming to find me.
Don't take your eye off that brat, Richard. She'll be the death of your daughter.
David.
Why don't you do what I tell you to? Haven't I told you not to play in here? What if a pot or a knife fell on you?
Sorry, Dad.
So, why were you playing around here?
I was playing policeman, and, it's snowing today.
So?
This mat here is white and fluffy, like snow. So...
Do you want to join the police, Todd?
Yeah, I want to be a policeman like you, Dad.
Well. But a policeman has to follow the rules. A boy who breaks rules can't join the force. It's the law.
Well, unless you have connections, right?
哎呀，你小小年纪就知道走后门。
Connections? Who taught you a word like that?
You did, Dad.
是你啊，爸爸。其实啊，其实。
Well then, you'll join the force with your connections. That's a lame way to do it.
Lame?
Yeah, some of my buddies got in by connections, but they're all dumb, unpopular, and really lame to boot. You want to be a lame policeman, Todd?
人家爸爸是警察哦，小寿司，人家爸爸是警察哦。
Nuh-uh, I'll be a cool policeman.
And no relying on connections, or playing pretend in the kitchen. Mom should be back from shopping soon. Let's go meet her.
Okay, don't want Mom to run into any specialists. Then I'll protect her.
如果妈妈抛渣男的话，会很危险的。哎，
Swindlers. And who taught you that one?
You did,
你呀，
Dad.
爸爸。其实你到底教了女孩子什么？
Let's go.
其实，等一下，你们玩具你有收吗？
I've got a better idea.
Ow.
Oops,
Aye.
sorry.
还有幽默感的骑士。唉，看到这个就会觉得现在更难过。
Keith? What's the matter?
Just thinking about my son.
You have a son?
He's dead.
.然后接下来我记得要走到那个那边密门。对不对？好像不是这里。应该不会是他儿子啦。他儿子没有很重啦，应该吧？他儿子应该没有很重啦。好，过来这里，现在走。 然后如果没有那么怪的话，对啊，我现在有点猜不透 Boogie Man 的身份，因为以 Bad MD 来说的话 ，Boogie Man 的身份都指向骑士，但往回看时间点又都对不上。然后回来之后
You're more heartless than I thought,
就
David.
是你好，是梅奇博士。
Is he behind there?
Don't mind him.
要来精神攻击了。
Your mother's crying down in hell, you know. Can't you hear your mother's pitiful wails? Why did my dear Davy leave me alone? I don't want to be alone. Please don't leave me alone. Davy, oh Davy.
真的很会精神攻击耶，真的。好，千万不要以为作者脑回路正常的，确实。
Calm down. Don't listen to him.
David, doesn't it hurt leaving your mother all by herself? A real thoughtful son. He'd go to be by her side right away.
我会先痛扁你一顿。
Or do you feel relieved? To hell with that weak woman who always clung to you.
哦，对啊，千万！我看现在跟着练千万，我在干嘛？
Let go. I won't let him talk like that.
不给他的废话真的很多诶，相比扭曲人，可是扭曲人会跳脸吓人，这点我很讨厌。
Settle down. Don't open that door.
Let go!
还是杀人罪何来？
You stupid brat! You don't listen to a word, do you? Never listens, never learns. Must put your old man through a lot of trouble.
What's that?
我那个时候会猜，其实就是 Boogie Man， 也是因为他这一段也是很清楚大卫的背景。
I said your father must have had it real hard with you. Jumping into danger alone, following when I tell you to stay. That's not being a brat. I don't know what is.
Say that one more time.
So it's not just your eyes that are busted, but your ears too? Or is it your head to blame? Getting riled up over every little thing. Think punching me will calm you down? Then go ahead.
Let's go.
其实要说惹怒人的技巧也是一流啊。击碎，那接下来要直接往旁边跑。小钥匙，冒牌货，我还不清楚他真的冒牌货是什么意思。咚咚咚咚咚。然后是，大卫是黑衣服的。
Hey there, David.
他是第一代的主角。
What are you looking up at? Look down below. I finally got you snared. That detective was a bit too perceptive earlier.
我才不大卫嘞。
Killing you would put me at a big advantage. A critical hit to the detective. Oh, this is getting good.
是陈太不大卫。啊，开始才接了。
Gas?
Exactly. This may sting a bit, David, but not for long. Now hurry, Batman. Robin.
致命玩笑的梗。真是。大卫陈太是什么啦？好，然后这里我觉得超蠢的。我一开始以为我大卫没有办法存活，是因为那个 是因为我没有解开心结还是什么没有，结果只是因为我没有用道具而已啊！真的是想太多。我这款游戏前期卡关很大一点，就是我想太多了，我把它想得太复杂了，它根本就没有那么复杂，它根本就没有9弯18拐的谜题，你只要顺的解过去就好了，根本不需要想那么多。我才不大位嘞，臭家伙！啊，顺带一提，如果这边是大卫死亡结局的话，会有一个大卫的阴魂跟着你哦。他明明已经死了，然后队伍里面还有他的位置，真是超恐怖的。什么萌点？你们好怪哦！你们喜好怪怪的。哦，对，我已经把这个门给开了。然后要先走左边，再走右边。不可以点错，点错话我就要死了。很怪，超怪的，完全不清楚你们觉得哪里可爱。我不明白，完全无法觉得自己可爱。我拿消防斧了。对啊，为什么不能只用消防斧打坏这个机关呢、啊？为什么要这样子流血啊？真是的，痛死了！我们应该敲破就好了啊！真的是。好，叫大卫了。晕，怎么傻呆萌？好快哦！等一下，我看一下这正常了没有？对啊，还不正常。算了，聊天室不知道为什么还是超级不正常。Yes。
You okay?
不 OK， 所以鼻子要扁掉了。
Yeah, I guess. But I think I got a bump on my head just now.
哎呀，小寿司啊，真是的。
Good. You go back to the room. If this happens again, I can't afford to save you.
Sorry, it's my own stupidity to blame.
That's not the problem. If anything happens to you, I'm the one left with a crying Shirley.
对，这里会触发那个大卫死亡结局。
Isn't there anyone who'd cry for you?
Maybe not anymore.
Huh?
有啦，真是的。
Still want to tag along?
Yeah.
Do what you like. I'm exhausted.
好，人鬼恋。好哦，你们真是的。等一下，我看一下我的攻略，我应该没有漏掉真结局的条件。我这里应该没有漏掉。才不可爱嘞！不然说什么啊？真是的。这里一直在流血。一起捏陶土，什么梗啊？一起捏陶土，这是什么梗？等一下，我没有 get 到，这是什么电影的梗吗？哦，第六感生死恋哦，还真是第六感生死恋。你有想到人鬼恋？我印象中听到也就只有第六感生死恋，可是我没有看过，就是别对这终将到来的命运视而不见， 这就只是自然而然罢了。不要再喵喵叫了！有段时间我一直被这首歌给洗，甚至不是我自己选的歌。晕。手被割烂了。
Let's rest a little.
不要
If you don't
唱。
take a break, you're going to.
Shut up. This isn't the time.
我是猪又不是猫，喵什么啊？真是。
I'm tired, okay? Let me rest.
是我累了，所以你要休息。
Or are you gonna drag around an exhausted citizen, detective?
大卫这边也很会讲话，超会讲话的。
Lend me your lighter. You've got one smoke to rest.
The heck is that guy anyway? How does he know about my mom and Shirley's past? It's really disturbing.
才不要。
David, did you celebrate your birthday with Shirley last month? Or was it with Paul and Marion?
Oh, I scheduled a meal with Shirley, then celebrated with Paul and Marion the other.
察觉到了吗？
Did I ever tell you my friends' names?
Sorry about your mother. Brain tumors are like a landmine. One misstep means trouble.
这是我认为其实是 Boogie Man 的第二个原因，因为他掌握了记者还有大卫的身家背景，所以就对。
But I guess they don't teach you how to dodge landmines in flight school, huh?
What?
Oh, and you ought to toughen your stomach for anchovies and liver. I mean, unless you want younger girls thinking that's cute or whatever.
Hold on a second. What do you know about my mom, too? And my friends in school? I never told you any of that, right?
Keep this between us. But working as a detective for 15 years, you get to know stuff. Like what someone's done in the past, just by looking at their faces.
这里真的超恐怖的。
Maybe that big-headed freak is the same way.
You're kidding, right?
You think I'm kidding? You're a real sucker. Take care you don't get swindled someday.
What's this about? What do you know all about me?
You were taken to the police after the incident with your mother. Remember the detective who questioned you?
I was pretty dazed at the time, so I don't really remember. But it wasn't you, was it?
Eric Simpson, my subordinate. It was only an attempted crime, so he was the only one to handle you. And you know, he's got a real messy desk. He lets case files and the like pile up so high they even topple over onto my desk. I saw some files on you among them. Your history, your family, that kind of info. Oh, and the ones who verified your identity were your friends Paul and Marion Martin. I remember them well, especially because that Paul guy made a huge ruckus at the station. He was the one that ate too many chili dogs too, right?
Then the anchovies. Oh yeah, I mentioned that at dinner. But I didn't tell you I hated liver, did I?
I hate anchovies myself, and I hate liver. That's all.
好，不是你这样是跟踪狂吧？你这样是跟踪狂吧？你喜欢一个人，把他的全部都搬出来，这样是叫跟踪狂了吧？
Why did you make a guess for that one?
Because you're stupid enough that I thought it'd fool you.
因为我觉得你挺笨的。哎呀，
If you know so much about me, why didn't you say so when we first met?
Because I was suspicious of you.
Huh? Me?
Hello， 晚上好，小辉。
A year and a half ago, you found a hanged body in an abandoned house in another state.
扭曲人事
State
件
police came to us trying to determine the guy's identity.
一代的事件，在这里才公布出那个时间点大概是多久之前？
That's when I read your testimony, and it was real sketchy.
Sketchy? Why?
I understand you were looking for the guy who formerly lived in your apartment, but how did you track him down without even knowing his name or what he looked like?
什么鬼？我才不笨，你们才笨，臭家伙！人家笨才笨。
Said you followed notes, but when you were asked to show him, you said you lost them.
啊，毕竟一代的事件是用灵异探查， 是靠灵异事件来去找到的。
You said you shot a man in the house, but there was no gunpowder on the gun, no drop cartridges. Most importantly, nobody to shoot.
意大利结局。
And then you just happened to find that former tenant's corpse.
真的很可疑这个案子。
You gotta know that's suspicious.
But it's true. I was led there by the notes he wrote. Once I found the body and called the police, I realized they were gone. And I did shoot someone, but I'm not sure if it was a person.
他是鬼。
As you testified, but I guess that doesn't matter so much now. I was wary of you because of what you could have done. I didn't want to leave Helena with a madman. If you did anything even a little weird, I was going to turn around and take my wife home.
Do you still distrust me?
When we first met on the boat, I intentionally told you that I was a detective. Somebody with something to hide would be alarmed. But then you just said cool, so I was a bit less wary. You might be crazy for all I know, but you haven't shown any sign of being dangerous.
其实啊
Listen, everyone's got bad stuff in their past. For somebody who shouldn't know it to dig it up and use it against you, that'd agitate and anger most people. He knows that well. He's showing off what he knows to upset all of you and control your actions.
真的很会精神攻击。
He's done it to you, to Richard, to Lance.
Lance, too?
He's an ex-journalist. Took photos of that job too. When he published articles, he signed his photos with LK. He investigated the state police during a sexual assault and murder case 3 years back, but went too far.
其实我根本不知道烟可以抽多久，因为我不抽烟的。我其实不怎么喜欢烟味。虽然说我觉得，我觉得那个影视作品抽烟的场景很帅气，可是对我不喜欢烟味。梅奇博士有在抽烟吗？
The victim's family and civil liberties group attacked him for invasion of privacy, and he was driven out of journalism.
这就对应到前
How do
面
you
的
know
那
about all
个
that, Keith?
记者的时间，他不敢再拍人的照片。
Doesn't matter.
Well, I understand that those are the guy's methods, but how does he know all of our pasts in the first place?
The boogeyman lives in your closet, right? So, he's always watching.
抽太多了吧，减少一点啦，这样对身体不好啦，减少一点，不要一天一包，一天半包就好了。太多了。
Watching when you nearly killed your mother. Watching when you were snuggling with your wife in bed.
其实后面那句话不用讲，真的是，还一天3包，他整个肺都已经交友了吧？我天哪，他这样算少？我不明白，我不明白，好多哦！我就有办法到一天1包就好多了。但是我知道你们好像有些烟比较重的是用条在算的，可是不对，我是说买的时候用条在算的，可是太多了吧？一天好几包，太多了吧？我天哪！
Don't make threats like that.
He's only human. The appearance, the weapon, the info, it's all just to scare us.
You're taking it pretty well, though.
It's all cheap tactics. It's not going to scare me.
那是因为你的精神早已经坏掉了。
Yep, that's our detective. Nothing scares him, even though his wife might be in danger. Still calm.
If I let myself be shaken, you'd all follow suit. I can't protect anyone if I get distracted.
哇，好多哦！我天哪，太多了吧！
A detective doesn't just go fishing for corpses. I've got my lousy pride and my duty. I can't just watch while someone kills people with a grin on their face.
骑士的心理。
Even if you're forsaking someone important to you?
这个就要对应
What are
到
you
那
trying to
个了。
say?
There's a big gap between your ideal and what you really want. It's contradictory. Isn't that painful for you?
对啊，大卫这边真的是一针见血。
I wanted to be a pilot, but thinking about it now, I think I was just too stubborn to see anything else.
So?
You'll understand someday.
这边的话应该会是对应那一个真结局。
Keith, those things you said before.
I don't intend on telling anyone your history, nor your family problems. Sorry if you're still pissed.
No, it's fine. I guess I am kind of a brat.
哎呀，那我被这张图也吓到了。这张图真的很恐怖哎！这个神话真的很有病，让一个神吃掉自己的孩子，真的是，哎，前人写故事真的好可怕哦！啊，对，我忘记让我们看一下这边的写字了。在走进我人生之前，我都会幸福的。我想把你彻底碎尸万段，彻底打垮，控制不住我自己，谁来就救我？是我的错。我感觉我被束缚了，我再次死亡，我再次死亡，求你能原谅我。没有人接我说话，那你知道谁的责任杀死谁呢？啊，这个是我怀疑是骑士的第3点，因为这些话感觉就是没有办法确认自己身份而造成的。我这里是我记得是0771。不是0771吗？还9771啊？我记得中间是77，然后最后是1啊。等一下，我会看密码，之前已经解开过。哦，是5771，记错了。5771。啊，还锁着。完了，我连续记错，我是571，白痴哦。那个不是女人哦，那个是农神，我忘记是哪个神话的神了。写字的锁，然后这里是圣经。密码是这上面的，这也是就解谜环节，所以如果很好奇这边的内容的话，就请去看圣经吧。对，那个农神吃掉自己儿子的那个神话。看日记，来自超的圣经。林伯玉还没有受几次电话就会到林伯玉，可根本没有林伯玉啊！我才不想去什么林伯玉，也讨厌待这反省室。超圣经也最讨厌了，不过至少比衣柜中好。才不卡崩脆嘞！不要乱搅。Hello， 晚上好，66。所以他还进去衣柜里了。你知道，每当我进去会被骂时，都会处罚关进衣柜里。我却又会做同样的事情，然后被关进衣柜里。每当在黑暗狭窄的衣柜里，我都这么想，要这样待着的话，说不定我会变成怪物吧。我会变成像出现在电影里的怪物，杀掉爸爸妈妈，把整个家里都搞乱七八糟的。Boogie Man。就算从衣柜里出来，我也还是我，根本就没有变成怪物，所以我总是向爸爸妈妈道歉，对不起，我做坏事。其实我在世界上最爱的就是你们啊。来了，要讲解骑士的过去的。
Stop that.
Huh?
Stop that thing. It's hurting my ears.
What does?
骑士的心魔。
I hate hearing phones ring. It's yours, right? Make it stop already.
Calm down.
Make it stop!
Calm down, please. Where are you hearing a phone ringing? There's no phone ringing. In fact, I think I lost my cell phone earlier. So please, calm down.
I hate it. I hate the sounds of phones.
骑士的心魔。
Why?
Because It always brings bad news. Excuse me. Bearing here? Yes, that's right. I'll be there.
Mr. Bering, sorry to have called you. Your wife said she couldn't look, but we need you to confirm.
It's my son.
Are you sure?
He's wearing the clothes from this morning. My wife sewed his name on then. Todd Bering. Check behind the neck.
You have my deepest condolences. Sign here. We'll send you a pamphlet for a mortician. Refer to it if you wish. Thank you. There's a nurse waiting outside. Tell them if you need any help. Now, please excuse me.
Helen. It's me.
Hey, Keith, you off loitering somewhere? You gotta hurry. The suspect's on the move. Head for Wellington Street. Got it?
Don't go. Stay with me.
一切就是从这边开始的，一切就是从这边开始的。哦，都出动画了，我之前没有这一段跟结局的。
Helena, please don't leave without telling me. It makes me worry.
It's been a year now. You always stayed with me. You always supported me. But I can't do it. I can't stop the tears. You got back on your feet. But
没有，其实根本就没有重新振作起来，他只是
I can't do anything but cling to you. But I can't drag you down with my weakness anymore. So
因为其实他只是装作他振作起来而已。
You know what I thought when I saw his body? I thought I failed. Can you believe that? That a parent would think that? Everyone has one leg in a coffin. If they aren't careful, they can easily fall in. No exceptions. I should have known that.
毕竟骑士的工作就随时都是在一脚踏在棺材里的。
But I didn't. I prayed that my family would be an exception. I wanted them to be there smiling at me forever. When I saw him in the hospital, something died in me. I wanted to kill the one who took my son from me.
然后对照到的就 Boogie Man 了。
And you know, some people smile about the deaths of others. I lost all hesitation to punish those people. I thought if they were gone, it would all end. But it'll never end. I still hear someone scoffing at me, saying, "You couldn't even protect your own son."
it's not your fault.
That's what they all say.
No! It's what I really think.
Then what should I have done? I always felt like such a clown, He died while I was out running around, trying to save others, so the audience just points at me and laughs.
啊，小丑对照的是这边哦。我想说，我好像一直缺少对小丑的剧情解释，结果原来是放在真结局这边的回忆。明是一直在四处救人的职业，结果，
I didn't know anything anymore. Why I smiled, why I cried, why I got angry. I forgot how I even expressed those things. Even when I saw him dead, I didn't cry. Now it's just you. You're all I have left. I'll keep praying for a sunny day, and until then, I'll be your umbrella.
Who will keep you from getting wet?
I don't care if I get wet. Helena, if you give up on me someday, then I want you to just forget about me.
艾莲娜反而是觉得自己惹住他了啊，所以后来他提离婚是因为觉得自己扯住他，而不是我不忍受不住骑士。然后骑士没有发觉到这一点啊，讨厌呢，好烦啊！
But
这两个
please,
人
for my sake, don't leave me alone.
Don't cry, Keith.
I never cry.
No, you're crying. You've always been crying. I'm sorry for hushing my complaints on you. I'll get stronger so I can protect you.
啊，难怪是海莲娜一直在试图逃离 Boogie Man，就是
Whatever happens, you're someone I never want to lose.
然后这边的句子可以接上甜美的梦那个结局。
I'm scared of phones ringing. I feel like someone's going to tell me about a death in a family again. Ever since then, I haven't been able to answer calls.
Why'd your son die?
Run over by a truck. Driver died instantly. I couldn't blame anyone. I still have idiotic thoughts. Like if I hadn't answered that call, maybe nothing would have even changed. If I'd had been with him, maybe he'd still be alive and smiling. It's completely stupid. It changed nothing. What could I have done? Sorry for grabbing you. I was just confused. Let's go.
It's not your fault. It's not your fault.
I know that.
No, you don't understand. You're clever, so you're trying to fool yourself, saying, it's not my fault, to convince yourself of that.
然后实际上自己心里还认为是自己的错。
But you can't fully deceive yourself. Deep in your heart, you still blame yourself. So you desperately try to protect everyone, even people you just met. Protecting people as a detective lets you make up for it. You can replace your guilt with pride and a sense of duty. But that isn't going to save you. Even if you only protect what you really feel is important, no one will blame you for it.
Don't act like you know so much. I'm only doing what I should be doing.
And you're deceiving yourself with it.
You're wrong.
他好会讲话，真的好一针见血哦。
I'm not wrong.
Then why's my son dead?
It's not your fault. Everyone has things they're powerless to help. So stop lying to yourself, please. Just forgive yourself.
Let's go.
有了，我觉得我真结局条件开了，多了好多之前没有的桥段。 有门开了，门开了。陈旧的摄影机掉在地上，录影带、餐具柜。真结局来喽！
At last, I finally got a hold of you. Oh dear, hurt all over. But what else could I do? You just wouldn't stop running, miss, no matter how much I hurt you. But well, our game of tag's come to a close now. Yes, you can't outrun the scary, scary Boogie Man. Are you relieved it's over, or are you still scared? Well, madam, do you want to run?
You're an unbelievable idiot.
Say again.
I called you an idiot. You thought I was running because I was scared. Maybe you've spent too long in your little closet world to understand. You've convinced yourself that women and children are all scared of you.
哇，老婆，好。
What were you planning once you caught me? Kill me? And then what? You'd go to kill Keith, right? You told me you had Keith in your hands. Whether he'd live or die was up to me. I guess that was true. And all this time you've been foolishly chasing after me. You could never kill him. I'm weak. I can't be as strong as Keith is. But there is something I can do in all my weakness. If I can keep your attention away from Keith by running all the time, I'll run to the ends of the earth. You poor, stupid little Boogie Man. You really are such a child. You just love bullying anyone weaker than you. Go ahead. Have fun in your little world. Call yourself a villain, a monster. But I'll never let you bring my husband into it. Don't you dare lay a hand on him!
You talk too much, madam.
这里批错字了啦，出戏了啦！哎呦，过呢？我去找人
That's
他。
terrible. Let's hurry and look for Helena. She must be nearby. Keith? Keith, what are you doing? We have to hurry. Keith, are you listening? Hey, what are you staring at? Are you asleep? Get a grip! Come on!
I'm awake. David, you look for Helena. She should be near.
Huh? What about you? What are you gonna do?
做个了断。
I'm going to go kill a monster.
我已经确定有真结局了，接下来就是要干掉那该死的 Boogie Man。终于，哦，这里就算有那个铃声，也变好短了哦。不然之前这里还有新模的时候，这条路很长的说。好啦好啦。 Boogie Man 去死吧！ 嗯，
Wait, Dad. Leave the door open and don't turn out the lights in the hall.
Why?
The boogeyman will come.
What kind of guy is this Boogie Man?
He has long nails and kidnaps kids. He lives in the closet.
A kidnapper? Well, can't leave a guy like that on the loose. Alright, Dad'll give him a good beating. Hey, Boogie, you in there? What? Hey, let go.
Dad?
其实很会演呢。
He was a little tough, but I got him good. No worries, son. Old Boogie won't come for you anymore.
Really?
Would I lie? Me and Mom are in the bedroom right there, you know. You still scared? Oh, need your stuffed bunny, do you? Or should I read you a bedtime story? Maybe the ones with the fairies.
No way. I'm not a wuss, Dad. I can sleep by myself.
That's the spirit. Listen, Todd. If the boogeyman comes to get you again, Dad'll beat him up. I'm not gonna let anyone mess with you or Mom.
'Cause you're a police officer?
'Cause I'm Dad. Good night, son.
美好日子一去不复返。
Should I leave the light on?
It's okay. I've got you and Mom.
Good night. I love you.
好了，Boogie Man。
Don't blame it on the sunshine. Don't blame it on the moonlight. Don't blame it on the good times. Blame it on the boogie. Have you ever thought about it, detective? Thought you have an enemy? Who or what it is, you don't even know. Maybe it doesn't even exist. But you know there's something tormenting you, always making it so painful.
对不起，我不能挑你对话。
Too troublesome to make an enemy of the whole world, right? So just making one enemy will... I chose you as my enemy. Have I become yours? Oh well, either way, we're gonna settle this right here.
我也是迪克
Let's
吧
end？ this wonderful
你的
game
真身。
now. Can you beat this final boss and take back your beloved wife? What's so funny?
Boy, you're really having a blast, huh? What's so funny that you can be all smiles all the time? Total opposite of me. I don't remember the last time I laughed. But I guess we were pretty similar after all. In a sense, it was all a lie. You're always grinning ear to ear, but you're scared, aren't you?
对啊，Boogie Man 就胆小鬼啊，
You
樱桃。
You and me are just acting. You're no scary monster. And I'm no paragon of justice. Final boss? Huh. A big baddie should be a pretty sly guy, shouldn't they? But taking hostages, always on the run, the only thing you can chase after is girls' rumps. You know, I wasn't planning to do anything with you. As long as the others were safe, I was fine leaving you be. I'd secure your hostages and scram, then just leave you to the local police. Because I'm not chasing you. You just keep running from me.
啊，从头到尾就你在逃啊，然后设计一大堆有的没有机关，然后再不正面我打。
What I'm really chasing after. Sorry, but it ain't you. That's right. It's not you. You're my enemy. Spare me the sleep talk. Why would I make my enemy a dunce who just sneaks away? A coward who hides in the closet and threatens kids. And your enemy? Not me either. You've got a lot more enemies. If you go to the slammer, you're gonna be a real popular guy. I can tell.
哇哇，其实，哇哦，哇哦。
But this is a great chance. No hostages to get in the way, no one watching. So I can do whatever I like with you.
哎呀，来让你看这种才真正的 boss。
That doesn't matter now. You've done the #1 thing to get on my bad side. You chased after my wife's rump. That alone is enough reason for me to beat you down.
想和什么东西都无关了，只因为你动了我老婆，所以你死定了。
Don't you think, Boogie?
干嘛？你要逃了吗？又想要逃了？胆小鬼！哎呀！
Can't afford to laugh anymore, can you? Back to your closet, Boogie Man. You don't have what it takes to make it over here.
好啊，哈！等一下，好强哦！哇！不会真结局的 BOSS， 太揍哦，臭家伙！等一下，这打的逻辑和平常不一样。
So is this just a warm-up practice, or are you actually gonna attack?
这里要用精神攻击。
Oh, is that it? I was just about to have fun.
哎呀，我们这里甚至不是拿斧头来打哎！来啊！
So is this just a warm-up practice, or are you actually gonna attack?
嘿！
Oh, is that it? I was just about to have fun.
哎！在哪？没了吗？啊！哎呀，换我们对别人实施精神攻击了。
Where do you think you're going, Lance?
I'm gonna find them. They've been gone way too long.
Did you forget what he said? It'll be a burden on him to move around on our own.
Well, then after all's said and done, we'll tell him we did just what he said. Of course, you might have all gone stone cold by that time.
哎呦，他刚才是鸡翅杀呗，谁知道我们不能像平常一样砍他啊？是，刚才是他作弊，我现在才正确的时间线。
Don't joke about things like that.
没事，我在和 Boogie Man 打摔跤。
Sounds like a joke to you? We got 2, maybe 3 corpses around here?
What part of don't you get?
Stop, you two. Don't fight.
We'll go search together. I'll lead the way. Sophie and Shirley, you hold hands. And Lance, you watch the rear.
Papa.
You really want to go?
Yes, we'll be all right together. And there's something I'm curious about.
What's that?
This whole incident may just be a great big farce.
What do you mean?
Let's be going.
我们漏掉了什么细节吗？
Helena, where are you? Helena?
哦，是我们向后面吗？你怎么找到这里的？哦，海娜在敲。
Helena!
哇，他绑才爬上来，太强了吧！人家重伤状态下
Are you okay?
That man knocked me out. I woke up here. I was unconscious the whole time. Keith!
Helena!
哇，重伤还跑那么快，被打到头破血流了。
Where are you?
Always on the run, huh? But marijuana addicts can make better
好
than
呛
you.
哦！恢复精神的骑士变得好呛哦。应该不会啦，真结局应该是好结局。你谁？啊，城主。
Brendan?
结果还真的是你哦。
You lose. Detective.
干嘛要用电击枪这一套？啊！我被捅了，有甜美的梦。
You're Brendan? Why? Stop moving around.
Keith, Helena.
结果还真的是最一开始的死者就是黑手哎，你真的将财政障眼法。
I have to stop the bleeding. Lance!
Richard, help me out.
啊，这次应该不会死了。
Find something to tie him with.
Keith!
有人就应该就不会进到那个甜美的梦。
Got you.
Keith? You...
Helena, when we get home, let's finish.
不要插旗。
No more running.
No! Keith, stay with me, please! Keith!
没事，我们已经有一个骑士死亡结局了，我们不会有第二个了。
The servants and Stevie. 10 people died all told. I'm sure glad to be alive now. Feeling glad to even have air to breathe.
Listen, don't you say a word about all this.
Meow, meow,
Especially
meow.
not to your coworkers. If it takes money to shut your yap, I'll pay any price.
Oh, bribery. Where's that money coming from?
My own pockets. Listen, you guys can distort the truth all you want, and I won't say a peep, 'cause that's freedom of the press. But this is different. I've got no tolerance for people pointing and laughing at a wounded friend.
一颗声音真的好性感哦。
Do I gotta tell you again? I'm not a gossip guy. I hate cops, sure, but I hate gossip too. I won't ask for money, and I won't say a peep, 'cause I'm grateful to the guy. So quit hounding me. But, as an involved party, I've got a right to know what happened there. I just can't wrap my head around it. I talked to Brendan at dinner. Heard he got tired of the musty old castle and ran to Hollywood. Had a lot of fun in the movie biz. So what was the motive?
Guy's gone silent. Sounds like he convinced you he was a goody two-shoes. But I bet you heard a different story in Hollywood. Now that's the kind of thing your lot should be writing about.
怎么说？
Nobody knows people's past, usually. But it's easy to fool you into thinking otherwise with a little acting. And once you know somebody's past, you can lead them by the nose. He tricked you all, and tried to kill you. What a farce. Not sure of the motive yet, but he was pretty systematic about it all. Spent a ton of cash beforehand to check up on all the tour attendees. Even did a background check on me.
On you? Why?
'Cause I was going to be on that tour.
No wonder I thought he knew me. The hell, so he just researched us?
That's the oldest trick in the book for us, saying, I know all about you. It makes you superior to the other person, so you can control them.
就不
Then
让
they
进
freak out
精
and
神攻
have to
击。
submit. He knew that tactic well. Seeing right through people without any tricks. That's what makes a real monster, ain't it? In his case, he just used money and connections to dig up people's past, and played the part of a monster.
But the research wasn't to select candidates, so he just picked randomly. Oh, damn, was he just in it for fun?
Now, my turn to ask questions. What you tell me is the only way I can figure out this incident. Give me anything you got. First, Brendan, or Boogie rather. What kind of man was he?
How should I say it? I suppose he had no emotion. That's how I saw him.
原本的 Keith， 我们坏结局的时候，就是我们自己变成 Boogie Man。
He said such terrifying things without a care. He hardly showed any human feelings. He really was like a monster.
对，坏结局的我们。
Keith told me he was a real jester.
Jester? Absolutely not. I would have much preferred if he were at least a little silly. He was a very disturbing, terrifying man. He was totally calm as he did awful things.
Richard, you seem to have a suspicion he might be Brendan. Why do you think that?
When my daughter went missing, and I panicked thinking that man might have taken her, Keith told me something. This was the kind of person who would show corpses as decoration, so if he did take Sophie, he'd show off proof of it, meaning she was still safe. Luckily enough, I didn't see them, but indeed, evidently, there were many dead bodies left around.
对，真的有非常大量的尸体。
As Keith said, my daughter hadn't fallen into his grasp. He was correct in his assumption. That made me realize something unusual about what he'd said. Keith said he saw the moment Brendan's neck snapped, and his corpse was quickly dropped into the basement. Isn't that odd? Why did he quickly put Brendan's corpse out of sight? Why did he treat him differently from the other victims?
就是因为他当时根本没有死。
'Cause he didn't want you investigating it. He's got some keen insight, I'll give him that. So you suspected this was a farce plotted by Brendan?
No, well, I suggested that since Keith hadn't checked the corpse, he might still be alive.
果然就是用这最初的盲点啊。
I only wanted to believe there was a chance he was alive. I had no conviction about the rest.
妈，我也被坏结局给误导了。
So I didn't speak about it to Keith. I wouldn't dare risk throwing him off with my amateur opinion. Not to mention we didn't know whether his wife was safe.
Apparently, Keith saw the moment Brendan's head came off, actually.
Was it a doll?
Right you are. Packed with neat little blood packs, it seems. Brendan was hung upside down and had his mouth taped up, and it was dark enough to be hard to tell who's who. Just dressing him up the same way made Keith assume it was him. On top of all those flashy rave lights, he dropped the corpse down below so it was impossible to check it closer. And since Keith saw the tour conductor killed right after that, of course, he'd think Brendan was killed too.
我觉得他是怎么死的，我有点忘了。
Maybe this could have been resolved sooner, but I was paralyzed with fear. I was only worried about my daughter, even when Keith was running all over the place for us.
Don't worry about it. Keith did all that 'cause he wanted to. That's all. He's deeply glad you're all safe.
哦，有死在布兰登前面吗？因为我记得他被放弃死的。
Now, little lady, can we hear from you too?
Hear what?
Anything. What you thought. What you noticed.
Well, I knew he was a fake. Because I've met the real Boogie Man.
对对，他真的见过。
Sophie, stop it. Not this tale again.
Fine, if you say so, Papa. Guess I'm not saying a word.
Go ahead, please. Meeting the real boogeyman sounds pretty juicy. Can you tell me more?
Maybe not really met. He just touched my shoulder. But his hand was cold as ice. Right away, I knew it wasn't human. That guy's hands were human, though. They had warmth, so I knew he was just a regular guy.
Huh. So boogeyman's hands are cold, eh? I'll tell that to my little squirt. Anything else you noticed?
I feel like you might get angry if I say this.
I won't. Tell me.
That guy had this cold and emotionless air, like you couldn't tell what he was thinking at all. It reminded me of Mr. Keith. A little.
那段时间的
You
其
still
实
think that way now?
Not even. Because Mr. Keith got really mad at me. He was like, "Don't worry your papa ever again."
Red paint? On his face? There was nothing like that. It was all red from blood spurts, though.
Really? Keith told me he had a weird paint on a torn paper bag. And one more thing. Did you see any red graffiti in the castle? Or any monsters? Hear any phones
哦，
ringing?
那是骑士自己的精神状况。
No, I didn't.
Mr. Hoover, you're colorblind, if I recall. Maybe you just couldn't see the paint.
Yeah, but it's white and pink I get mixed up. I can see red just fine.
Well, and you, miss?
所以那些涂鸦是骑士对自己的责怪。
I saw quite a bit of the castle, but none of that. Did you hear that from the others?
Don't get me wrong. I don't think you're lying. The others said they saw nothing too. But then, that makes Keith the one talking nonsense.
I don't think Keith is necessarily lying.
大卫，你有这个经验，你也有。
What do you mean?
Because people don't always see the same things you do.
Thanks for the assistance, you two. Sorry about calling you in 2 weeks after the fact.
Is not everything settled yet?
The police there are in the middle of their investigation. My role is just to assist. I'm gonna report your testimonies to them, and that's that. I'll be off now. Eric, take them to the entrance.
When our son died, I thought my own life was over too. I couldn't think about anything. Nothing had any taste. But tears would suddenly come anyway. I don't remember anything about what I did back then, but I do remember one thing. That Keith was always at my side. When I wailed and shouted, he'd hug me, stroke my hair. Eventually, I adjusted to life without our son. I found I could laugh again.
我出来了。
But when I got my own emotions back, I realized Keith had stopped laughing.
一方走出来，另一方却没有走出来啊。
I had been broken, and so had Keith. Over time, I was able to heal, but he didn't. He was still stuck in the moment of Todd's death. He was always supporting me, so he never faced up to himself. I struggled to be at least a little stronger. Next time, I would protect him.
Ah.
But I couldn't. I couldn't repay anything to Keith.
不，你做到了，你的勇气成功传回给骑士了。
And I realized I was a burden on him that would keep him from ever walking again. So, even if we're far apart, as long as he can laugh again, then that's the best choice I can make.
这样就会变成骑士想要把宝物好好的待在他的宝箱里面。
My wife always brings me warm milk before I go to bed. And last Father's Day, my little squirt tried cooking me a meal. I definitely don't need milk to get to sleep. And the kids cooking, I'll be blunt, it ain't good. But I'm glad for it. Usefulness and collateral don't mean a thing with this stuff. Keith didn't stay close to you expecting something in return. That's just what he wanted to do. You guys have got too much sympathy. You don't mind getting hurt for the sake of the other. But can't you notice that one of you being hurt hurts the other? You've just been getting more and more wounded as you go along. You're propping Keith up too, Elena. He can fight day after day, because he knows you're waiting at home, as much as I tease him about it.
对，
Don't think of yourself as baggage. Depend on him as much as you need. That's what he wants too.
那也会抚平其实的伤痛。
Keith grabbed my hand and smiled, even though he was stabbed and wounded.
And what'd he say?
Got you.
Because he finally got what makes him happiest. But, man, too much discrepancy between your guys' testimonies and Keith's. Just how am I gonna report this to their department? Hey, Helena, he went back home from the hospital today, right? Can I come talk with him now?
哎呀，刚有电灯泡哎。
I'm sorry. Before he goes back home, there's a place he's going to visit.
应该是去了折木。
And I'm planning to head there myself. ，Keith.
I've always wanted to cry like this. I never forgot about him. Not for a single day. Ever since he died, I was scared. I felt like even the slightest sign of weakness would make it all crumble. I acted like I felt nothing, like nothing disturbed me. I thought then I might be able to fool everyone, even myself. It was so stupid. I was broken a long time ago. It was all garbage, but I acted like a champion of justice. It always felt off. Whoever I was working for, I never felt repaid.
不，你已经是正义的汉子了。
And I saw you were safe, and you came up to me. Finally, I felt happy again. Acting strong just made me weak. It was pointless. Todd would never forgive his father staying broken forever, because I promised I'd protect his mom. I'll take off the blindfold. I'm gonna laugh, even if it's at a stupid TV show. If I'm pissed, I'll get mad. And if I'm sad, I'll cry. First, I guess there'll have to be counseling. There's something seriously wrong with my head.
是需要，
Seems like
是需
it's
要。
gonna be a busy time. It's gonna be so busy, I won't be able to do it alone. Helena, I don't think I can deal with just being a good loser. I want a chance. Let me chase after you. Let me get down on my knees. You're the only one I want waiting for me.
There's no need for a chance. Didn't I tell you? Divorce or decide. I've decided. Haven't you
那决断
too?
就指的就是继续在一起啊。
We only ever have one umbrella, so we hold it together. And it's fine if we get a little wet, because it'll soon be sunny again.
他们已经炸过了，他们在其他事件线炸过了。好啦，黑边的时而雨，时而那个放晴。好耶，结束了！没有想到玩了3个小时，还好不是从最一开始玩。耶！被 bad ending 给误导了。其实不是真正的 Boogie Man。Bad ending 真的是少了好多那个 少了好多的细节，这样就会把人给导去那个其实就是 Boogie Man。如果我是其他结局的话，会全死哦。除了几个人之外，基本上是全死。这个是好结局，所以都活着，就庸人死去而已。原本我以为好结局会是在全员存活的状态下打通，结果不是，全员存活的状态下反而是变成骑士被杀，然后海莲娜自杀，真的是，真结局才那个，才是解开了心结，然后其实正面对自己心里的问题，然后全员存活。不过我也是被那个啦长间给误导了，那些红漆什么的都是其实对自己的责备，所以才会有一些看起来那么的没头没尾和解谜对不太上，因为那个本来就不是谜题的一部分了。红色的漆都是其实自己对自己的责备，而不是谜题。然后真结局的话，就是其实面对了这些对自己的责备，然后也重新面对了妻子，面对自己的伤痛，才走向了好的结局。总算搞定了，真的没有想到会玩那么久。原本以为真结局我会解得挺快的我这款游戏真的前期让我觉得很烦躁，因为我电波一直合不上，一直想不到我到底该往哪边对。好了，通关了，前两部作品对变成全语音游戏什么的男人系列中。好啦，以后就再玩那个最后一座人物介绍。复苏因为自己的儿子的死感到自责。我原本没有要当警探。说话很难听，儿子就这样学会了。第一课就这样那个了。你这样讨厌男同性恋者吗？居然哦。沉稳可爱的女性，但是说性格看起来语速如声，实际上有着很坚强的一面。看出来真的很坚强如果我刚才其实那个设定在现代一定会被骂到死，以前还会当成设定就设定，因为现在会被骂到死。不吃肉只是因为讨厌吃肉。David 超容易被卷入事件的 David， 告别了前所有的空气般的低存在感。没办法，不要再让他出来好吗？他运气真的是极端的很差，差到不行，差到爆炸，力气很大难怪话只有在他在的时候才搬得起来，因为 David 的力气很大。然后原来辣椒热狗是你在他比赛哦，真的是。然后害怕狗小时候被追。肤控倾向。OK。确实多了很多人性。现在没有喜欢的人，喜欢冰淇淋。人记者，性格胆小。原来是因为你去那边给人家搭讪的。大卫就真的衰衰到爆炸，什么事情他都会被卷入。第一话，因为和别人的灵感太接近而被卷入了灵异事件。然后第二话，第二集 被卷入了杀人的永久沉睡事件。虽然说他没有经历到精灵世界的事件，可是他也是永久沉睡，差点永久沉睡了。然后这集又被卷入了大规模屠杀事件，就是好衰哦！哎呀，哦，原来原本以为苏菲是OK， 好哦，哎，切律超狠的，是会直接拿起斧头和别人干的那种。哎呀，立刻声音超好听的，以上个性很温和，立刻很有野心但讨厌麻烦事，这样就不要有野心啦、因为懒惰，分到这两个人底下还懒惰，你真的是哎。这样成为大 V 啊！哎呀，可怜的导游。以前的儿子，等一下，杀人，那是杀人对吧 ？Hello， 听不懂啦。
How many times have we come here again?
Oh, 5, I think.
第五次了。
Ugh, I can't stand it. We've told them the same story over and over. There's gonna be rumors at school about Sophie frequenting the police station.
Now, Sophie, don't complain. The police are doing their best, and it's been a month now. This must be the last time. I'm sure of it. Does my princess require a beverage to quell her temper? What shall it be, your majesty?
冰淇淋
Orange juice.
Yeah.
Very well. I'll go buy some.
好啦，请局不给吃冰淇淋。
Hey, when those dogs attacked me, you saved me, right?
对，是杀人。
I can't imagine any other reason those dogs would fall asleep so quickly. Thanks. I'm
原来都在
having
这里
a
哦。
great time lately. I'm getting along great with Papa and Anne, and Reagan, well, if she wants to get along, I'll give her a chance. Things are so much better than when I carried all my burden myself. Now I know there's someone always looking out for me.
不是，是有什么人会把人给变培根啊？不是有什么妖会把人给变培根啊？真的是臭家伙。
Sometimes I really miss you. You're doing okay, right? How about the other fairies?
杀人现在是头盔狂了，你现在有够像
You know,
恋童癖头盔狂。哦，这下可尴尬
Sorry
了。
to butt in.
Hold on, wait. You got the wrong idea. I'm not a weirdo or anything, okay?
Don't touch me. Brats with a thing for daydreaming aren't the most comfortable people to be around.
其实你这几百人，你这几百人，其实
I'm not daydreaming. Keep it between us, but I've met some fairies. So you don't believe me?
No, I do. I met one when I was a kid, too.
Really?
Yeah, this hobo in the area always had a head full of dandruff, so I called him the Dandruff Fairy. Oh yeah, and I've got a coworker who eats non-stop cup noodles, the Cup Noodle Fairy. Want to be introduced?
Why won't you believe me?
A 37-year-old who believes in fairies ain't exactly socially adjusted, don't you think? But hey, if they do exist, put in a request to one of your fairy friends to get me some wings. Big, fluffy, pink ones.
你知道吗？其实你的头上有一个杀人在哦，等一下他就真的给你送过来。
What do you use those for?
Just want some wings. Why not? Mr. Detective wanna fly away.
其实那种机车哦。
Huh. You angry? Better step off. One of your friends might cast a spell to turn me into a fluffy white kitty.
等一下就真的把你给变了，其实。
Maybe instead of filling your head with stupid fantasies, fill in that chest a little. It's so pathetic I can't even look at it.
好，我终于懂你的孩子是怎么学坏的了。你完蛋了，其实。
What's wrong?
Haven't been able to sleep since last night, even though I'm sleepy.
杀人来报仇了。
Did you take any medicine?
Yep. Anxiolytics. Sleeping pills. Guess they're not working.
活该啊，
Let's
其
talk to
实。
each other then. Before you know it, you'll be sound asleep, and it'll be morning.
Don't you need to sleep? You don't have to stay up for me.
It's fine. I'll stay with you until you're snoozing away.
哎，还喂我们一口狗粮，真的是。
Maybe some exercise would have been better.
其实，你家伙真是，哎，这个不知道是哪一个那一个哎，这个，不知道是什么都市传说 VIP 房间。Hey.
Hello, I'm the voice for the Boogie Man.
Boogie Man.
Oh, sorry. Where was I? Oh, yeah.
真的，骑士原本的个性好机车
I'm Dave
哦。
Leslie, the voice of the Boogie Man, but you could just call me Dave. I must say, it was an honor to be able to work with Uri and all the other actors and actresses on this game. I've been a big fan of Uri's games for some time, and when I saw that she was having an audition for a new project, I thought I might try out for a role. I'm not a professional voice actor, in my opinion, but I have done some voiceover work in my past, and I have done some scary story readings. You can find them on YouTube if you're interested. Just search on my name. I really enjoyed bringing her character of the Boogeyman to life. Helping Uri create this game was a fun and rewarding experience for me. I'm also glad that you decided to play this game and have made it this far. Congratulations. I hope you enjoyed playing the Boogeyman.
Hi, I'm the Overlord Bear. You can call me Tob or Tobby, or maybe Tobs. I know. What do you want to call me?
他们两个是用不同的声优。
Anyway, I voiced Brendan Demott here in Uri-san's The Boogeyman. I'd like to thank Uri-san for letting me be in this project. I'm glad to be a part of the making of an awesome game in Uri-san's awesome Strange Men series, and I'm glad that I have met and made friends with certain people in the production crew. How difficult was figuring out the puzzles in the game? How difficult was figuring out the identity of the person behind the mask of the fake Boogeyman? I'd like to know, though I think Uri-san would like to know that and more of your thoughts about the game even more. Also, I'd like to say that if I were a character in the TBM story, I think Brendan would probably do one of three things. Number 1, place me at main character level, maybe even at protagonist level considering my liking for heroism. Number 2, turn me into a butt monkey that doesn't get killed during the plot but gets tortured for comedy, for Brendan at least, a lot because of my social awkwardness. And 3, kill me because I was pretty nosy and then ended up knowing too much about his plans. Maybe you would do a mix of the 3 choices. Indeed, being one of Brendan's victims is a freaking scary thought. Oh, and I'd like to know your honest constructive feedback on my voice acting. Also, if you want to know more about me, please go to theoverlordbear.wordpress.com. Oh, and maybe you'll find something interesting if you go to brandonscastle.tumblr.com.
这个人讲话好快哦。
Excuse me while I take over and renovate a certain blonde Two-Face's castle.
Hello, this is Nervous from misanthropop.com, aka Lance Canal. I'm recording this with help from my new assistant Borscht. Say hi, Borscht. I've been a fan of both Uri and
我真的没有想到他会跑出猫咪的笑声。
So it really was a pleasure and an honor to spend the last year working on the Boogeyman alongside them. I've also met a lot of interesting and lovely people from all over the world in the form of my fellow actors and actresses. I suppose Lance would say, "What do you want from me? I've done my job already. Give me a break." But I'd really like to thank Uri and Vici Person for the wonderful opportunity that they gave me, and I hope we can all work together again someday.
我原本以为是人。
I'd also like to thank you for playing the game, and I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did.
前期也会让我发疯，也就走前期，然后后面明天我就结论顺了。
This is Jesse, aka Stevie, and thanks for playing the Boogeyman. I've had a fantastic time working on this project, and I hope you all enjoyed it as much as I did. As a last note, I just want to give you all a recommendation to look out for future titles from Electric Pop Studios, a game designing group I'm a part of. We're in the beginning stages, so we haven't released anything yet, but hopefully we'll be getting started on that soon.
原来是设计组的人下来
Hope
配
you all
音。
enjoyed listening to me die. Have a good one. Bye.
Hello, this is a Doxographist, and I am the voice actress
真的很
for
酷。
Shirley, who is a cool chick who's tough and dependable. And I'm not like that at all because I'm a big weenie baby and I get scared really easily. So that's where I'm at. Either way, it's been a lot of fun doing voice work for this project. I'm sad that I don't have anything more to record, but I am also happy to see it all come together beautifully. Voltron, like I don't know what Voltron is in Japanese. Never mind. Yeah. So I guess a bit about me. I'm a doxographist. I'm from Canada. I speak English and I speak French as well. I don't really do voice acting in French though. Bonjour, ça c'est mon français, je suis bilingue. Français-anglais, mais mon anglais est supérieur que mon français. Meilleur, peux-je dire. Yeah, so I've been voice acting for maybe about 3 to 4 years, around that ballpark. And mostly I voice deeper women, tough chicks. Ugh. I voice a lot of young boys. I voice some tomboy girls, that kind of stuff.
是很适合。
The main project that I do is Let's Read Homestuck on YouTube, which is a comic dub of a webcomic called Homestuck. I don't know if anyone's familiar with that, but I voiced Jade Harley.
Jade Harley, who is a high-pitched girl, and it's kind of different from my regular voice, but whatever.
声
I
优
do a
真的
lot
很
of
厉害。
comic dubs with the group that produces Let's Read Homestuck. It's called Collab HQ if you want to look it up. And yeah, I don't know if I have much to add. I've done voice work for a couple of games, but mostly what I do is I do motion comics and I do comic dubs. But yeah, either way, I hope you enjoyed playing the game. I hope you got spooked. You got your willies Jimmy wrestled, scared. You know, expressions mean you got frightened. And yeah, sorry, this is I'm not great at talking about myself, but either way, yeah, I hope you enjoyed it.
Hello everyone, I'm Ro, the voice of David Hoover. First, thank you for playing the Boogie Man. I hope you had as much fun playing as I did voicing in it. Thank you Uri for making this game, and thank you VG Person for translating it, helping Uri, and making some 2D Japanese indie horror games available for English speakers to play.
这款游戏其实是日本人做的。
So, I initially came upon Uri's games on VG Person's website. The first of these that I played was The Crooked Man. On my first playthrough, I spoke out all of David's lines to myself, just for fun. I quite liked David's everyman character. He was someone we could all relate to because of the things he'd done and seen. He's also really kind and loves to help. He's the kind of soft-spoken protagonist that everyone loves or loves to hate, which you see often in anime and manga. Despite being an avid fan of anime and manga, I found it hard to capture that kind of character with my voice. When I auditioned for a role in The Boogie Man, I had no idea it would be a game that ties together all the characters of Uri's previous other games. So when I learned that I would be the voice of my favorite character, I was very thrilled. Now I am David Hoover. I have a very, very old YouTube channel that I've never uploaded to before, but I'm going to start uploading voice acting clips, games, and whatever I can think of there. It is youtube.com/Rokuro. That's ROUKURO. And yes, I know I spelled that particular name wrong. It won't have much for now, but I'll be uploading more as time passes, and
因为大家去
hopefully
查应该
people
就
will
查
like it.
到了。
Oh, and if you want me to voice act for your game or project, feel free to send me a message at that channel.
主角群放最后。
Hi, I'm Chocolate. I do the voice of Sophie.
Chocolate.
I'm really glad I got to be in this game, especially that I got to play Sophie. I really related to her story in The Sandman, so it's just really awesome that I'm doing her voice, you know? I'm also working on a game, though it has a long way to go before it's finished. It's called Dollhouse, and it'll also be a puzzle exploration type game.
哇，这个人的好
Good
短。
morning, good afternoon, or good evening, depending on when you're playing this. My name is Winter Johnson, and I'm the voice of Richard Grundler. Congratulations on getting through this story of death, fear, and loss. I hope the emotional scars will fade in time. Working on this game has been a very fun experience for me, and working with the developer has been a delight. She has been very encouraging and reasonable, yet is not afraid to mention when something needs reworking.
等一下，原来作者是女性哦。
Seeing the story grow and watching these characters develop and change and fight and die has been fascinating to watch. As an actor, I am so happy to have been given the opportunity to help bring the story to life. I hope you enjoyed playing the game as much as I did acting in it.
Hello, I'm Manly Badass Hero, the voice of Dick Anderson. I've been a big fan of the Strange Men series, so when I saw there was auditions, I sent some improv and general recordings, and not only was I accepted, I also found out Uri was a fan of my playthroughs of her games, which needless to say made me feel a bit giddy. Personally, I've liked the games not only because of their similarities to things like Silent Hill, but also that they're relatable to people with depression. Whether or not you're an adult or a young person, I think dark times in your life can really change your perspective on the world. Anyway, I've been glad to help work on this project, and until next time.
Hey there, this is Cyril, and I voiced Eric. I hope you enjoyed the game, and what a great game it was, right? Thanks to everyone who worked on it, especially Yuri. This was my first try at voice acting, so I hope you liked it. Moving on, I'm a freelance artist.
Wow,
if you're interested in seeing my work, then just visit my website. Take care, player. Until next time.
Heya, Serenity Harper here, the voice of Helena Baring. First of all, I'd like to congratulate you on beating the game. I hope you had fun playing and liked the ending, or endings you got.
我全结局都拿了。
It's been a great pleasure and an honor to work on this project alongside everyone. I never expected to get Helena's role since it's my first time voice acting, and to tell you the truth, my audition was very messy. I have quite a lot of things to talk about, but in order to avoid bogging down players with minutes upon minutes of talking, I have written my overall thoughts about the game down on my blog. It will be made available once people have reached this to avoid spoiling stuff. For those who are interested in reading it, the blog is helenabaring.tumblr.com.
还是这声优的处女座。
Thank you so much again for playing the Boogie Man. If you ever want to talk, feel free to hit me up on Twitter at Serene Harper. I'll give you warm hugs and pats on the back for a job well done. Anyways, take care always and catch you later.
Hey there. I was actually thinking about saying I'm not actually the voice actor though, but in the end. So, great thanks to Uri, the great game's equally great creator, who was also really sweet along the creation of the game, Visual Person, Her Majesty the Translator Queen, and the voice actors, who helped bring this together with their lovely voices. It was a pleasure to work with all of them. And of course, we can't forget you. Good job for getting the good ending, by the way.
所以你是谁？
Oh, and just a note, if I do something in the later days, it probably won't be in the same name. Something like Nobody maybe. I have a Twitter with that name, but then again, who knows? Anyways, thank you, I love you.
不会是乌里吧？他不会是作者吧？这个人不会作者吧
Hello everyone, my name is Max. To most people on the internet, I'm known as Blue Neon Light Show. On YouTube, I go by Epsilon, and I voice Keith for this game. Yeah, I know. Lots of names. This was the first time I tried voice acting, so yeah, sorry if I didn't do as good of a job as I could have. It's really been an honor doing this for Yuri. Some friends on Skype said that they were trying out for the Boogie Man, and I thought it would be fun to try. Turns out Yuri liked my voice, so imagine my surprise when I actually got the part. I really like playing the role as Keith. I always like the cold-hearted characters that work on the side of justice, and is willing to do anything to save the day. Kinda like Jack Bauer, I guess. Or Batman.
I'm Batman.
Anyway, please try out the other games whenever you get the chance. There's the Sandman, the Crooked Man. I mean, go and check them out if you haven't yet.
完了。
Thank you for playing through the game, keeping me alive, and more importantly, thank you for saving my wife. I'm sure Serene will be happy that you saved
对不
Helen
起
too.
我会说前4个结局。
Anyway, feel free to talk to any of us. We all have Skype. Mine is neon.l.show. I should probably stop talking now. Congratulations and good night.
晚安，我确实得说晚安了。这是英文版的，然后接下来到Steam变中文版，所以Steam版是英翻中吗？还是日翻中？不太确定。然后最后被整合进来。是啦，做游戏的时候就经常会有这样子的差异在，所以很累。好，回来，然后在这里存档啊，不对，我要在派对存档。好了，那么就在这派对中，看大家说晚安了，玩的好晚哦，超晚的。感谢大家今晚收看，现在时间真的不早了，已经要2点半了。还好明天放假。好啦，那么感谢大家今晚收看，今天晚上就到这里了。我来看看有谁哈。美琪博士晚安，28岁之王晚安，66晚安，小寿司晚安，小回晚安，一爷晚安，然后7274晚安，露露晚安，莱姆晚安，还有谁呀？就这样子，好啦，那么感谢大家今晚收看。不好意思，我打嗝又犯了。那么感谢大家今晚收看，今天就到这里为止了。祝大家晚上好梦，注意 Boogie Man 哦。那么大家晚安，大家拜拜，拜。太小。还不可爱嘞，去睡觉啦，晚安。